Your tower. Big kiss.
I love you.
Are you live already?
Uh-huh.
Can you hear my nonsense?
I am live.
What up, Pepperfoot?
They can hear you. Good morning.
You can definitely tell it's a feeling a little better, though, because I'm in a better mood.
You definitely seem like you're feeling a little bit better.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Shallow's going to join us after the collective again. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Yvonne.
Unless they want me to stay out of it.
No, they don't ever.
I'm just kidding.
They don't ever. They love you. Good morning, Whitney Barrie. Good morning. I'm still talking quietly. I need to, I need to wake up. How's everyone feeling today? I felt different waking up today. I don't know how to explain that any other way than that. I just woke up feeling different. I also spent an hour and a half awake in the middle of the night. You can borrow some of my energy. Oh shit, she's off the walls. But yeah, maybe that's why I'm not totally awake yet. Is because I'm still processing. I feel different, not in a bad way, just in a different sort of way. Good morning, Sally. Aw, you're so fucking sweet. I'm thankful for you, girl. Yvonne, what do you need to hear this morning? What must we need to know for Yvonne? Bam. Rebirth. Told you I'm different this morning. Anyways, I feel like there's a huge transitional wave hitting all of us. I feel like there's going to be something, I don't know, I feel like big opportunities this week for you coming in. But this is a big rebirth moment for you. I felt very different today, too. I woke up at 4 a.m. and Kim! Yes, I woke up at 3 a.m. Wide awake. I don't even wake up this awake in the morning awake. I was just like, ooh, we're alive right now. Okay, great. And then I had profound messages that I was looking for on my phone. I was surfing. I don't know. I was going to the dark side of life, but not the dark side. That was wrong. No, I just mean conspiracy theories and stuff like that. It was weird. And then I was you need to go to bed. So an hour and a half later, I passed out. And then I woke up still early, 6:30, like normal. And I took a shower and I don't know. This morning has been weird, different. And I spitted stuff out to the hubby today. Stop it. Berta, what do you need to hear? Kim, what? Tell me more. Gratitude, Berta. I want you to show some deep appreciation for the things that you do have in your life right now. For the, the positive things that you've got going on. It's all about appreciation. When you get into this energy, you attract more like things. Sally, what do you need to hear? Cleansing. You need to cleanse your energy. I feel like we're a little mucked up right now by the energies. By the energies. And they're saying a good old cleanse will do you some good. If you were to go swimming with the intention of cleansing or take a bath or take a shower and do any of that, water is very cleansing. If you have some sage, cleanse that shit. Keep a window open so it can leave, All these things are very useful for cleansing your energy. Dude, I pulled this up for a reason. What am I doing? Oh, yes. Now I remember. I remember. Stop. Is this the right one? Oh, my God. Okay. Sorry. With Whitney. Definitely mucked up energy. Oh, girl, you got this. Whitney, I've got cleansing, too. Apparently, a lot of us need to shed some old, dead skin, so to speak. Get rid of the muck-a-muck. Get rid of the mucky-muck. Kim, I pulled up my TikTok on my computer so I can see the comments a little bit better. But, yeah, you gotta fill me in, girl, because holy hell, I'm curious. What's going on in and around Kim? Kim, can you hear me, babe? Babe. Hello. Kim, talk to him. She's executing her plan. Oh, no. Wait, who did you talk to? Which one? Now I'm confused. Okay, Kim, this is what I got. I feel like forward movement, victory, but not without obstacles. There's some truth, though, that we're still hiding that's making us feel a little hopeless and a little weak. I feel like there's not as much drama as you think when you face this conflict, when you face this ordeal. They're saying luck is on your side, truly. I feel like things are panning out in your favor. It's just you're a little nervous still. Still a little nervous. Wasn't going to do it till Thursday, but did this. But did it this morning. Oh my God. How did he take it? Was he like, okay? Or like, did you say everything? Did you say a piece of it? Oh my God. You've got me on the edge of my seat over here, Kim. Holy moly. All right, Ashley, let's see what you need to hear, babe. What do you need to hear? Hey, Unique. He was quiet. Interesting. Ashley, I've got safety. You're protected. You're safe. Let your freak flag fly. Take risks. Take chance, within means. But ultimately that you've provided a very safe place for yourself. And they're saying, and now it's time to embrace more of who you are. Oh, good morning, Jessica. Genevieve. What do we need to see? What do I need to hear? I've got a challenge. I feel like there's going to be an obstacle today. And they're asking, like, what have we learned? What have we learned? Sometimes I feel like it's not worth it to open your mouth. Okay? I feel like sometimes our initial reaction maybe is not our best reaction. So I want you to understand that there might be something that's a little challenging that comes up today, but just be more of the observer through this challenge is really what they're saying to me. Is Kevin going to be okay today? Oh no. Is Kevin going to be okay today? Is Mr. Cavi gonna be okay? I got the Lovers. I think so. I think he's gonna be alright. What's going on with Mr. Cavi? Jess, what do you need to hear? What's for Jessica? Morning, Leah. Jessica, I've got honesty. Honesty is always the best policy, isn't it? I feel like there's some things on your mind right now, and they're just saying be real with yourself and the people around you. I feel like you're maybe a little nervous about this, but they're saying do it. Do it. Do it. Kristen, what do we need to hear? Security. I'm actually hearing very specifically, if there's any financial kind of strain or anything like that, I feel like something's coming in for you to where that's going to give you a lot of relief. This feels fine, like something financial is coming for you. In a good way, though. In a good way. Iris, good morning. What do you need to hear? I've got gratitude. Man, gratitude keeps popping on out. I feel like it's all about appreciation today. It's all about sending out those positive high vibes. It's really showing the world that you can focus on the good things in your life, that you can truly enjoy your happiness, that kind of goodness. That kind of goodness. Yay. Am I focusing on the right parts of my healing right now for Sally? Is Sally focusing on the right parts of her healing? Not entirely. I feel like in some aspects, yes. But in other aspects, we might be like, looking for information that we don't need, or looking into areas or investing our energy into areas where we don't entirely need to be doing. Priscilla, good morning. What does Priscilla need to hear? Priscilla, I've got clear sight. I feel like a lot of the fog has lifted. A lot of the fear and second guessing has gone away. It's like I feel like we're going to, at least, if not already, but we're really going to know what it is that we want and charge towards it. I feel like there's no more confusion or setback here. I know what I'm avoiding. I'll snap dizzle. Leah, what do you need to hear, babe? Leah, what's going on with you? Leah, I've got strategy. I feel like it's funny. You said you need direction. They said you need a plan. That's why you feel like you have no direction. Priscilla, I got you for a mini boo. But yeah, I feel like they're saying you need to get more structured and organized with what it is that is a priority to you. What is it that you want to be doing right now? And I know you're not really sure, but like sit down and write it out. Like think about it. Like think about like what's important to you, what you want to invest more in, you know, take your energy away from, blah, 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 blah. Get structured. Get a little plan. And I feel like the conclusions of where you need to go next are going to get real clear for you as soon as you do that. As soon as you do that. So Leah, sit down and get yourself a planet. You're welcome. All right. Coop Cole. Oh shit, I'm forgetting I have minis. I'm so sorry. I've got 2 minis, Priscilla and Unique. And Cole, they're saying there's something you need to let go of. It's really holding you back right now. It's preventing you from achieving what it is that you want in your life right now. So let it go. I feel like it's totally not even worth it. So it's like you're almost making excuses at this point. All right. Priscilla, what do we need to hear for Priscilla? What is going on with this girl? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? We're persevering into calmer waters, but there is a sense of stability and security that's lacking. I mean, understandably, we're about to flip it all upside down. But confirmation, but I feel like this is minor. Really, I do. I feel like you're going to feel so good, so fulfilled, so hopeful, so strong and empowered once making this decision. Your guides are already telling you this, but there is some past energy that's keeping you a little fearful, but they're saying you're going to receive way more support and help from the universe, etc. when you make these choices for yourself than you're expecting. This new start is just what you've been asking for. I put the story in a message to you. Don't know if TikTok blocked me on the story. Weird. Let me look. Unique, I got you next, girlfriend. Don't. Unique for the mini. Unique, what do we need to hear in and around you, my dear? What do we need to know? If my computer can ever load. What's happening? Oh, shit. There it goes. No, I got it. They sent it to me. Unique. Oh, my goodness. How are you feeling right now, Unique? How are you feeling right now? I've got the Tower and the 9 of Cups in reverse, so I don't think this is a good Tower. I feel like so close. I've got you next. I don't think this particularly feels like a great Tower, you know. I feel like this something sad is happening that's making you feel like you're not getting what it is that you want. And it's funny because I do remember you asking about Kevin. So Kevin's on your mind. Past emotions, that makes total sense. It's funny, and I wonder if he's triggering some past emotions, because I do see the 8 of Wands in reverse. So like maybe you're not getting the communication that you want, or you're not giving the communication that you want. Either way, we're getting kind of in our head and we're dragging our feet and holding ourselves back a bit. I feel like there's a deeper lesson for you to learn here, and it's that you have the whole world in your hands, and ultimately you're the only person that's holding you back from it at this point in time. So I pretty much feel like they're saying get out of your head, and I can relate, because holy hell, I feel like lately that's exactly been my struggle too, is that I have been in my head. So especially with past stuff. And right now we're really in this, we're breaking the age of Aquarius. And so like, I feel like everybody's very reflective right now and really thinking about everything before, we're all going to be vulnerable and, honest and exposed and all that good stuff. So it's going to be crazy. I'm going to take myself out to morning breakfast after I take the kids to school to calm down. Oh my God. I love that though. I love that you're showing yourself that kind of like love and care. I love that. That makes me happy for you. That lets me know you got this. What do we need to hear in and around? Oh my God, so close. I feel out, please. I'm working. Piper, out. Thank you. I feel like we're rising above conflicts. We're coming into this energy where we're finding our peace. And I feel like we're stepping into our confidence. We're not entirely happy yet, those are close. But they're saying you're very abundant. You need to trust your intuition. The only reason you're unhappy is because you're working through some bullshit up here, not physically around you necessarily. And I get it, because it's the same as I was just telling you, Nick. This is kind of the energy. We're all, like, stuck up in our heads right now, doing some final reflection, ending a huge, like, 15, 16-year cycle, something like that. So, I mean, there's a lot of work that we've been putting in. Thank you for the follow. Kim, I just saw your message, and what an asshat. Let's just say that. 16-year cycle. Yeah. And boy, I can see exactly where I've been in that 16-year cycle. And I feel like that's why I woke up so differently today. I feel like we're clicking into that energy. Technically, we're not shifted out of that until, like, what, mid-November, I think. But this is the point where we're, like, really embracing who we are, because by time of November is when we're supposed to be living in the new energy. We're already supposed to be that thing. And so this is like that conversion time where we're, like, adjusting through. Me too, but I'm drained and blah. That's weird. It's weird. It's a weird day today. And it's, like, gloomy here and raining. This is a weird day. Brie, what do you need to hear, girlfriend? But yeah, it's definitely an odd day. Brie, I've got for your consideration. You need to pay attention to what you're doing. I don't know why, but, and they're saying, and for anything that you notice outside of you, it's an observatory kind of situation. Just consider what you're seeing. Don't necessarily act upon it at this moment in time. I just want you to pay attention. Ends November 19th. Thank you, Kim. The energy starts September 1st. Shit, maybe that's why it's feeling like, Nicole, did Joey take Carrie drinking, or is that drinking? I think it's drinking. Drinking last night? Dancing? Is that okay, did Joey take Carrie somewhere last night? Yes, I think so. Lily, girlfriend. I see you, girl. Lily, I see you. Lily, I've got invisibility. You want to run and hide and pretend like life doesn't exist right now, and they're saying that is not the answer. Confirmation. Something just fell over in my house. Anyways, I feel like it's time to expose yourself. It's time to be genuine. It's time to stop hiding behind the protective barrier that we've built around ourselves. Pretty much. Don't do it. Don't do it. Golfing. Oh, did he take Carrie golfing? I don't think so. Not golfing. Will I be able to stay in my apartment with my son? For Priscilla. No, I feel like actually a better opportunity is going to come along that's going to make you go somewhere else. I don't think it's about will you be able to? Maybe, sure, probably. But, like, I don't think you're going to choose to. I think something is going to, like, come up. Or maybe you're not going to choose to. But either way, something better is coming up is what they're saying. On point like always. I try. Collective A. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so how we do this is you vote it out down below. Earth, fire, air, or water. I look away. I sip on my coffee. I do things TikTok won't allow me to. Smoke. But, when I look back, whatever I see is what we'll do. Hassle. Cut it out. My dog, licks, himself. Not, in a dirty way, just regular. But, super loud. It's, the most obnoxious thing. I swear you can hear it through the house. Air again? What? This is wild. Air's been on a streak lately, dude. Crazy. Bull! I call malarkey. Stay him with vinegar and water. What? Spray him. Oh, spray him. Okay, that's a good idea. Oh my. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's wild that air keeps coming up. It's like, I have like not a lot. No, is that true? Yeah, no, I have like no air in my chart really. A little bit, but not much. Bam. Oh my god, okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What in the fudge? Okay. I feel like fears are probably getting the better of you a bit. I feel like air signs, for whatever reason right now, we're feeling a little emotionally disconnected and stagnant, like we're stuck in some way. There's a lack of happiness happening in and around our home life, and we're trying to let go of the drama, yet we're not happy. And I feel like, honestly, you might have problems here in and around your personal life or what have you, but I honestly feel like this is about you getting out of your comfort zone, and you're being challenged in ways that make you incredibly uncomfortable. And I feel like it's sort of causing you to like reflect upon times that are not so significant. So I feel like I understand that you feel a little rough right now. You feel a little stuck in the middle, but they're saying this is because you are reflecting upon a lot of past emotions that you got to let go of. And I feel like they're going to continue to rear their ugly heads into your life if you continue to ignore them. Way to start out first with that message. Wow. Oh my God. It's because we're focused in on lack. It's like we have all the clarity and all the answers that we could possibly need, air signs, but we're just like, but it probably won't work. And they're saying, come on, calm down. I got these cards, this AM. Oh, the cards I'm using right now? Stop it. What a sign that might be. Kismet. All right, Gemini. This is funny. Your cup, it's overflowing, but a chapter for you has ended, and I feel like it's hard for you to fully process this. I feel like this is something that probably ended a long time ago, but you're still like mulling over it. I feel like you planted seeds that didn't quite go in the way you wanted them to, or in the direction that you wanted them to. Maybe you never got to the point where, your efforts were rewarded. Just kind of like a little bit of a failure here. But they're saying you have to walk away from that. You have to understand right here, right now, not so much. I feel like you're succeeding. And I feel like your emotions are probably getting the better of you, which is why we're hyper-fixating on some of our losses. They're saying, I feel like, though, processing this is as difficult as it might be, is going to be essential to you building your faith into yourself. Back up. Confirmation. Excuse me. Gemini, this is about you building your faith back, I feel like you lost a little bit of yourself somewhere along the way, and I feel like this crappy emotional shit that you're going through is helping you process this so you can move beyond it. So you can realize that, you're a rock star, and the stupid shit that you're stuck on does not need to hold you the fuck back. Does not need to hold you the fuck back anymore. No longer does it need to be your problem. Yeah, I just feel like revelations, is what's coming towards you, Gemini. All right, Libra, what must we need to know? Good morning, Holly. Good morning. How are you doing? This is funny. Okay, Libra, I know you feel restricted, but you're not. It's just you. Your fear, the way you think, that's holding you back from doing what it is that you want to do. I feel like you've learned all the lessons that you need to, and you've got the whole world in your hand, but you're terrified of the conflict and the pain that will come with it. But they're saying the conflict that you would experience possibly is like superficial. And so like, I know, like, we've experienced enough hardships, but life is always going to have ups and downs. There will always be times where you're not, happy with the way things are, but that's life, It's all about how you deal with it. And the Five of Wands represents, conflict, but it's not any kind of serious threat. They're fighting with sticks, not, any kind of dangerous weapon. And so I feel like Libra, it's time to realize that things are nowhere near as scary as you feel like they are. It's time to rise above this conflict and this issue once and for all. God, there be. All right, Holly, sounds good. Okay, Libra, you no longer need to hold yourself back. Oh, man, I feel like this is going to be a day of lecturing for the Zodiac Collective. All right, what do we need to hear in around Aquarius? I swear to Pete, Aquarius. Legit, my message this AM. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're being crazy peeps. Alright, Aquarius, we're working hard. But the problem is here, you're lacking inspiration. Yeah, you know what you need to do, but you don't feel like you really want to do it. You don't have that personal drive, you know, is what we're really missing here. And because you don't have that spark from it, you don't do it. I mean, like, you're doing it, but you're not like... And I feel like because your energy of the want isn't behind your action... I feel like it's preventing you from getting what you want. You can make sacrifices all the live long day, but if you don't believe in what you're sacrificing, Aquarius, you will never heal this wound. You will never be able to move on beyond this issue. You can continue to do the right thing, but as long as you don't believe that that's something you should be doing, despite actually doing it, it's never going to pay out the results that you want. I hope that makes sense. You know, it's sort of like, you know, like you're in a relationship and you're doing the certain things because you think like this is what I should do. You know, this is what a good partner would do. But you don't inside believe like in what you're doing. Like you buy them gifts, but you don't actually mean anything behind it. You know, you're like, I'm just buying this because I should buy it. Not because I want to, not because I love them, not because I care about them. You're just like placating them. You know what I mean? And so, like, Aquarius, as long as you continue to not, like, invest emotion behind the action, I feel like you... confirmation, my birds just went off. As long as you continue to not invest emotions behind the actions, like, for them to be aligned, your actions aren't going to get you fucking anywhere. So, careful, Aquarius. All right, what do we need to hear? In around single, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The card just flew out. The Five of Daggers. Letting go of some intrusive negative thinking. We like that. Letting go of the scandal. Okay. We're letting go of the intrusive thinking. We're trusting our gut. We're focusing on our healed energy and, you know, letting go of the drama and the things that do not serve, right? But I do feel like there's a bit of an imbalance here. I've got the Empress in the reversal. Now, this... For a collective, I feel like feminine, masculine, alike, I feel like this is saying you are not in balance quite yet when it comes to your love life because you're refusing to heal certain things that are preventing you from creating what you want when it comes to your love life. So, yeah, as much as you're trusting your intuition, as much as you're healing, there is something you're missing here. Something, what are we missing? Okay, so we're healing, right? But we still don't really feel like the star. We feel like a sidekick, not a main character. And babe, we are all main characters in our own fucking story. You are no sidekick. And so I feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance because you're not looking at yourself so much as an equal or a partner. You're looking at yourself as like a sidekick. You know, it's not your story. It's their story. You're just there for it. You know, you got to get out of that fucking mentality. You got to get out of that mentality. You're the star, babe. You're the star. All right, taken Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Dude, Spirit is fucking raging today. I know. I'm like, Jesus Christ, is there anything like, you know, good? Are we doing anything great? It felt different today. I guess we know why. Somebody has joined the chat. A little more aggressive. I feel like taking air signs. You give what you get. Give what you get. What are you giving? What are you giving? You give what you get. I feel like you're working on, oh, we like this. Okay, we're working on improving our self-worth. We're working on building ourselves up, investing our energies in the right way. I feel like we are no longer being so damn stubborn. We're starting to let go of worries and insecurities that aren't necessarily real or here in the, 3D. I feel like this is building our strength because we're showing a deeper love not only for ourselves, but within our partner. Oh my God, we have a positive one. Breathe. It's okay, collective. But yeah, so that's the air signs. Holy shit. Okay. What do we got next? We got, fire, earth, and water. I'm gonna look away. When I look back, we'll see what's up. Dude, that was wild. They were aggressive. You're not wrong. Air signs, they were like, listen the fuck up. got some shit to say. Like, oh my God. I have a feeling it's a collective energy that's happening. Oh, Earth. Huh?
Sounds intense.
I know. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's see what's going on. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Free at last. Free at last. I don't know if everybody feels as good as they should about this, but we are letting something go. We don't give a fuck anymore. Freeing ourselves. Yeah. Do we have faith in this situation? Not entirely. Do we feel stable or secure in this free energy? No, not entirely. I feel like we're lacking a bit of inspiration, and that's because we haven't started investing in our path for us, our individual path, right? I feel like it's been a lot of like consuming our thoughts with people around us, things around us, yada, yada, yada. So even though we're freeing ourselves from some things, some substantial things that we were holding ourselves back in, this is new terrain. You know, it was difficult to blow up your life, but it's really difficult to rebuild something in its place too, you know? And so I feel like there's this little bit of like, but they're saying you need to believe in yourself more now than you ever have. Earth signs, more now than you ever have. You made the choice, which I feel like was the right one. And now it's time to invest. Invest in this new path. You will feel much more confident, stable, secure, all the things you're not feeling right now. The moment you start like really feeding into this new timeline, okay? The moment. Okay, anyways. Taurus, what do I do here for you? Oh, Taurus. What must we need to know? Well, that's weird and unclear. I feel like I don't even want to say it. Okay, I feel like I'm hearing drinks. I don't know if this is like you're supposed to go out and have some drinks or like go hang out. Yeah, I think maybe. Go get out. Go get out of the fucking house, Taurus. Or get out of your routine. Maybe you get out of the house, but they're saying get out of your routine. Your routine. What was the message? The routine. Get out of your routine. It's like something about drinks. Go socialize or something to that effect. You know, if you're like on the wagon or something, don't go drink, obviously. But like, you know, I think more than anything, what it's signifying is like, go let your hair down, go have a little dancey dance or a little hangout with your best of buds. You know, like go get out, go do something outside of your routine. Okay, so I feel like Taurus, we're getting in control of our emotions and our feelings, which is great. But we're not totally feeling in our power. So, like, great. We're not, like, reacting in a nonsense way. However, we're not really feeling empowered or, you know, passionate or inspired about the situation either. We kind of feel like our hard work and our effort is not really working out in the way that we would like. And I feel like they're saying that's because they're being stubborn and you haven't quite fully learned the lesson here. And there's something you need to walk away from. And until you do... I feel like you're going to be in the energy where you're at. I feel like the moment you choose to walk away, though, I feel like is when you will step up into your confidence. And I feel like this is like walking away from doubt. I also feel like it's important to say there's like fear around abandonment right now with some of you Tauruses. And it's not about, nobody's walking away from you. You're walking away from some like way of thinking, way of like doing or being, you know? And so like, we need to make sure that we're aware of that. Oh my God, Iris, you're so sweet. I love you. Literally, you're so sweet. You guys don't know how happy you all make me. I just want you to know. What do we need to hear from Virgo? Virgo, what must we need to know for you? Oh. Virgo, we're taking action. Some emotional action. Dude, this is funny. Okay, we're taking some emotional action. We're like, fuck it. I'm going to live life in a loving way. I'm going to love life, you know? And as you should. Virgo, it's really important for you right now to stay focused on the positive shit in life, okay? I feel like when you overthink is when you get in your way of your abundance, okay? And I know, you're like a thinker. But you need to not. And I feel like follow things that are more passionate, more inspiring. They're saying, like, when you think you have to work much harder than you normally would, when you let go and you stop thinking, it's just like literally so easy. So Virgo, let the fuck go. And the way that you're going to be able to let go is by taking care of yourself more, by building your confidence. And that's through self-care, you know, gratitude, affirmations, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's important. Do it. Do it. I know I'm such a logical person. So when people are like self-care, I'm like, ugh, like literally, ugh. Cause like, I get it. We're supposed to take care of ourselves. I get it. But like, it's so frustrating because like, there's so much going on in and around our world, exterior, interior. It's so hard to like prioritize that and not feel like an asshat. And so like, I get it, but it's so fucking important. It's so fucking important. It's like literally substantially important. So please, every time you hear somebody go self-care, take it seriously. Take it as a sign that you're probably neglecting yourself someday. That's really causing some damage in your life. More so than you even can fucking comprehend. So, yeah, self-care. All right, Capricorn, what do we need to hear for you? I had a question. Were you not going to post your YouTubes anymore? Okay, I'm not going to lie. I got behind because we were crazy busy the last couple of weeks. But I started posting again. Yesterday's is up. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I feel horrible about that. But yeah, we were just crazy busy. School's starting. And so there was just so much fucking going on. And I apologize that I let you down. But yes, it's back up. Capricorn. Capricorn is right now. You haven't missed anything. Capricorn, what do we need to know? Piper? Piper. What? Hang on one sec, guys. Okay. We need to stop coming in here. You can wait a couple hours until mom's done with work. I don't care that dad's in here. You're not allowed in. You know that. I love you. Goodbye. You just need to tell me to get out. They don't have any emergency questions. When you're not here, they don't come in. Okay, they're taking advantage of Shiloh being here right now. And they keep coming in the room. Okay, anyways. What do we need to hear for Capricorn? Capricorn, I feel very anxious. But this feels like monumental. Like the energy coming off of you right now, Capricorn, is big, expansive. It feels very like even me breathing right now. I'm like, oh my God. Like your breath is taken away. For some of you, no, for all of you, this feels good. You might not feel great right now, but trust me, this is leading somewhere very good. That's me, yep. Big energy though. Like really big things are shifting into place because of that. Oh, Lordy Lord. Okay, Cap. All right, I feel like you've invested partially where you need to. So like you're starting to kind of lean into the bucket of where you need to go, but like sort of like you dipped a toe. So like all of your energy that needed to be there wasn't quite all there. They're saying, and with the Empress in reverse right next to the Six of Pentacles reverse, I feel like this is just saying that like you... Yeah, you know, it just feels like you're working too hard. You're making this harder than it needs to be is what I'm hearing. The Empress is all about effortless work. You know what I mean? She waves her fucking wand and a field of crops grows. You know, like effortless. Does this mean she's lazy? Fuck no. But this means she's efficient. She handles her business in a very healed and balanced way and moves on to the, you know, receive the fruits of her labor like instantly. And so like, that's where we need to be, but I feel like we're hesitant. We're like doing the dip the toe thing. Dip the toe. But I am moving forward. You're right, Kim. You are moving forward. They're saying the emotional path forward that you want is right here because you've dipped the toe. But you're lacking the passion that you need in order to get through it. So like, sort of like, it's funny because I've been getting a lot of these messages personally that I'm too nice. I'm too nice, you know? And like, part of my character traits is that I get really passionate and intense about things. But then I fear that I will overwhelm people around me. So then I like mute myself a little bit, you know? And it feels like that, Capricorn. You're muting yourself a little bit, you know? I feel like you need a little bit of that passion right now. You need a little bit of that intensity. Like, give a fuck. You know, like, not that you don't give a fuck, but I just need to see more. I need to see more, Capricorn, okay? I feel like you're learning the deeper emotional lessons right now because it feels like luck is against you. And they're saying that's the difference between a little bit and a lot of it. Could have been over pop, sizzle, crack, you know, like that. But they're saying no more dipping the toe. You're either in or you're out. And you're right, Kim. I am proud of you for the progress and the forward movement. But they're saying you're either in or you're out. And you know what you want, so go after it, Capricorn. No more excuses. Let go of the drama. Go. Go. Ah! Lily, I hope you were in here, man. I hope you were in here. Good morning, Tracy. She was earlier. I don't know if she still is because I know she's at work, but I hope so because you need to hear that too, Lily. What is that sound? Oh, that's what me and Lily do to each other. Somebody was like, what was that sound? It's the noise me and Lily make at each other. If she was here, she would make it right back. It's sort of like our Marco Polo. Gotta take this kids to school, BRB. Okay, girl. I was concerned. Okay. I was dolphin sound. Yeah, kind of. I am a wild child. I'm sorry. I feel like I show you guys that, but yeah, it's definitely more obscene sometimes. I want you to take me seriously to a certain degree, though, because just, you know, like, I want you to hear what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm normally an insane person. Okay, so anyways, single, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Donut, 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 donut. Do. Okay. I feel like the path forward that you want is open and available, but you're like, no, it's not. And I'm like here to tell you, yeah, it is. Okay, single earth signs, it really is. You're being impatient, which I know I tell you constantly, but it's true. You're being impatient and you're not being emotionally empathetic or understanding for the situation. So you will be more patient. And I feel like this is putting you in a place where you're feeling more neglected than, you know, anything else. But they're saying it's time to build a future here. You can't get caught up on small ups and downs. You just can't, because your relationship is going to be full of them. And if you were to give up every time there's a little, you know, or a big one, I feel like, you know, we're not going to get very fucking far. And so they're saying in order to build the future, you got to let go of some of these intrusive thoughts. You got to trust your intuition. There will be fights. But you're going to be okay through them. And so I understand there are ups and downs happening right now in and around your love life, even though you're single. But they're saying you're going to get through this and you're going to get what you want. And you're going to be able to build that future that you want with this person. But you have to be patient. And you have to be understanding. Okay? All right. Can I have a car? Lots going on in family. Can you have a car? What the trucker truck? Can I have a car? Unknown truth, thanks so much. This is sweet of you. Alright, what do we need to hear? In and around, taking Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh my god, Becky. Okay, you're rising above the conflict. You're starting to realize why some of your efforts weren't paying off. I feel like you were stubborn and you weren't learning quite all the lessons that you needed to because you were focused. You were focused, confirmation. You were focused in the past. You were focused, you know, with old scenarios, you know? Fucking retrograde. Like, literally so much retrograding is happening right now. It's very confusing for a lot of us. But I feel like there weren't issues in the present. It might have felt like there were issues in the present, but you were dragging that shit from the past and putting it in your present, okay? You were holding on. And I feel like new awareness or clarity has come on to the, you know, brought a highlight to this. That you were kind of stirring up some past emotional baggage and bringing it into your present where it did not belong. And I feel like as soon as you bring awareness to this, you'll get right back on track and everything will be beautiful and great and, you know, whatever. Just sunshine and rosy, you know? Okay, what do we need to hear next? We've got fire and water left. Yeah, fire and water. Good morning, Annie. Fire and water. Oh, yeah. What a mix. Watch, they're going to be like the best ones. Apparently, the universe just decided to flip it on its head, and now we start at the worst. Well, not the worst. We start at the most problematic. We'll say that. But ciao, water. Oh, so does that make fire the winner? Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Normally, it's not that way. Normally, we start out like better, and as we go on, it gets a little more. This is interesting. Water. Are you investing your energy in a sneaky way somewhere? In a sneaky way. That's funny. It's not bad. I do not feel like this is bad. It could be. If for some of you. Don't be bad if you're being bad. But no, this feels like maybe you're up to something, but you're keeping it quiet. You know? This could be very specific. Somebody's up to something and keeping it quiet. Or maybe if you are up to something, you should be keeping it quiet until you're like ready to reveal it. I don't know. I'm going to stop guessing and just see what the fuck your cards say. In a more informed way. Yes. LOL, I am totally sneaky. Kansa. Snake. Alright, what do we need here in and around water signs? Okay, we got the 9 and 10 of Pentacles, both in reverse next to each other. Then 2 of Swords, the Justice card in reverse, and the World in reverse, and the 9 of Daggers in reverse. Oh my god, what a reading. Okay, so I feel like your self-worth has been, and because of that, the material gain in your life has not been so great. And so we've been a little bit focused on the lack energy, things that have not been going right? Yeah. And I feel like you were kind of caught up in the disillusion of the problem and weren't able to see a clear solution, which made you feel off course, but you are not. Nope, you're supposed to be in some weird amount of lack right now. You're supposed to be a little confused. I feel like you're 100% not off course. This is a very intentional thing happening to you right now, water signs. I feel like it's to shut the door and get you out of your comfort zone once and for all. It's almost like you were triggered in a not so great way, so you could emotionally be blah, 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 so you could like look at yourself or something. You know what I mean? It's almost like they wanted you to see yourself. Like, wow, look what you did. Check it out. You know, it's maybe not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely something that needs some acknowledgement. And so, like I said, this is good though. This is going to help close out this chapter once and for all of where you've been kind of struggling, dealing with a little bit of difficulty, and allowing you to open up something much more abundant and successful. So, water signs, maybe that's what you're saying. Keep your mouth shut right now because there's a lot of changing, moving parts, and you're probably going to get caught up in your feelings in a way that you don't necessarily agree with, you know, shortly after. So no impulsive nonsense, okay? Yeah, pretty sure that one's for me. Oh shit. Okay, Cancer, what do we need to know? Pat, if you would like a reading or a mediumship session, I have a menu at the top of my TikTok page. It's gold and black. You can click on there and it'll show you all the readings and different services that are available if you want to get on the list, okay? Alright, what do we need to hear in and around Cancer? Cancer. What are you doing? Do I know Ryan? I do not. Okay, this actually looks fucking phenomenal, Cancer. Oh my god, it looks like you're turning a corner, which I can like just feel you, Cancers, right now, and I know you need to. I know a corner needs to be turned. Alright. I feel like you're investing your energy not 100% appropriately at the moment, but you're working on it. You know this. I feel like you know this. You've had some uncomfortable things happen around your personal life recently, and it's just created some dysfunction, okay? As to be expected. We are human. We are not perfect, okay? It's okay if we stumble or fall occasionally. To be expected. I feel like ultimately, though, this is going to help you take action on some kind of plan that you didn't even realize you had, but you will soon. I feel like you're going to take some forward movement steps away from whatever the fuck that was. And you're going to put yourself in a position where you really feel like you have the whole world in your hands. They do warn right here, though, they're worried about isolation or like seclusion, like you secluding yourself. So be careful about that. Don't isolate. Okay, you have a lot of beautiful opportunities that are coming into your life, and they're saying do not isolate from these, Cancer. You're not going to want to miss out on that. Your intuition is on point right now. Keep trusting it, keep listening to it. It will not lead you astray. And I feel like ultimately at the end of the day, you're going to be sitting here very comfortable, much more comfortable than you have been feeling, feeling more secure, more stable, more empathetic, more understanding of the whole situation. Like you got the lesson out of it, you know? You took away what you could and you got rid of the rest. It looks nice, Cancer. It looks nice. This wanted to come out. Oh my God, the Empress up right at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah, Cancer, get it. So whatever the plan is, enact it. And I feel like it's honestly like I'm seeing in my head for a lot of you, this is a plan of action on how we're going to get our shit straight. How we're going to feel good in the hood, you know? How it's all going to, confirmation, land in the sand. Okay, what do we need to hear in and around Scorpio? I hear an airplane over my head right now. Like, must be a close one. But I'm literally, as soon as I heard that airplane, I was hearing like taking off, like Scorpio's about to take the fuck off, you know, like an airplane. You're just gonna be like, you know, you're just gonna take off. You're gonna take the fuck off. I was about to ask about Scorpio. Oh shit, a little biplane. Something up there, little baby plane. Gonna take off. And maybe jump out of it if you're Tracy. Oh my God. This is so fucking funny. Stop it, hair. Oh my God, my hair like wants to stick to my pins really bad today. Okay. This is what I'm seeing. The lack of faith in ourselves, and this is keeping us emotionally disconnected not only from ourselves, but from the people around us. We have put ourselves in a bit of a pickle. Is it justly done? Probably. I mean, honestly, Scorpio, you pay attention to everything. There's probably no, you know, double negative. There's a reason why you're upset, I'm sure. However, they're saying they don't care. They don't care what the reason is. They also don't give a fuck what they said to hurt your feelings or how they were inappropriate or what the hell happened. They don't care. And by they, I mean they. On high. I'm just kidding. Your guide team, your higher self, they don't care. This is a non-issue for them, yet your little human self is like, I care so much. They're saying, shut up, we don't care. Therefore, you should not fucking care. And I feel like something is going to occur to you today where that's just going to really click true for you. Okay, Scorpio, you're just not going to care. I mean, like, literally the worst scenarios, you know? Your best friend could like come over to your house and say they never want to see you again. You know what I mean? Like, and you won't care. You're gonna focus on the positive. Good. Thank you for letting me know. I wouldn't want to waste any more of either of our times. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel this very like evolved state of mind occurring for you, Scorpio. You're just letting go of the drama. You're letting go of the worry, and you're just doing whatever the fuck feels good for you. And fuck the rest. Fuck it. Honestly, this feels liberating. Liberate yourself from the bullshit. And if it's draining your energy, liberate yourself further. That felt good. That felt so good. Hey, Sharon. Get it, Scorpio rising. On Scorpio moon and rising, I feel you. 420 grandma, did you just become my favoriteest person in the whole wide world? I think you did. Thanks for the follow. Oh, I love that. All right, what I went into here and around Pisces. Pisceans, what are you doing? I love that. I know, right? What? Tried to convince my grandma a few times. She told me no. She told me no. She's like 90 though, in all fairness. She's, you know, she's a little bit. I try to get her on TikTok so she can watch me on here. I tried though. I mean, I kind of suck at technology, so it was a bad combination. I finally got my dad too before he passed. It was great. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh well, 90, she's good. That's what I'm saying. YOLO, you know what I'm saying? Used to trick her into drinking sometimes. Although she would voluntarily normally do it on the first drink. Then I had to trick her to like get one more or something. I was a bad grandkid. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. What I'm hearing for the Pisceans, another liberating story. Oh, we love that. We're liberating ourselves and we're doing it very quickly. I feel like our intuition is dead on, but we are having a little bit of doubty doubts because we're making a lot of changes real fast. But they're saying, trust that you feel passionate, inspired by all these changes. Go with it. Go with the flow. I know it's sudden. Who the fuck cares? Go with it. I'm going to sneeze. Maybe. Okay, anyways. I feel like there will be sacrifices, though, that are required on this path that you're picking, Pisces, in order to overcome the obstacles that are in your way. However, I do see you overcoming all the obstacles that are in your way. So at the end of the day, this feels really good. You're freeing yourself from something, and it's allowing you to find what it is that you've been looking for. Good morning. How are you, Lori? How you doing, boo? All right, what do we need to hear? Oh, your cheek just itched. All right, what do we need to hear in and around single water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? If you are not in a relationship or you're in a situationship or whatever the hell, this is real. You're a Taurus? Oh, I love it. I love Tauruses. We're trying for a baby right now, and we have 2 Taurus daughters and 1 Gemini, so all in May, though. And I have a sneaking suspicion if I were to be pregnant right now in this cycle, then I will have another Taurus. We'll have another Taurus. Oh my god, so many Tauruses. Alright, single fucking water signs. I feel like there's some internal conflict going on with your world right now, and it's keeping you restricted. Your intuition's telling you exactly how to get out of it, and you know. But it is difficult to close this big old chapter, you know, this big old chunk of section in your love life. I feel like you're going to, though, and as soon as you do, victory and success will be coming in. I don't think you're going to have all the details right away, though. It's like you're going to meet the person, but then, like, you know, there's going to be some, like, catches. Like, you're going to have to go on a few dates before, you know, you get married. But other than that, I feel like water signs, once you free yourself from this bullshit, you'll be able to have exactly what it is that you want. Leo's coming up, my friend. All right, what do we need to hear in and around Taken? Taken. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There are obstacles that are creating changes in your world. They're helping you get out of a situation that you need to get out of and get your hands dirty. You know, get out of your comfort zone. Do something different. I feel like your guides have been communicating this to you, but you're not listening entirely. I feel like it's almost like you're doing it, but you don't feel it. Whatever it is that you're doing, but they're saying, we're telling you everything's fine, but you're like, I don't believe you. I mean, I guess I'll continue to go forth, but I don't know if I believe you. They're saying, this is a gift, okay? All your energy that you're investing into the situation is paying you back tenfold. I feel like you're pointed in the right direction. Luck is on your side. It's all working out for you. Get the fuck out of your head. Everything is fine, water signs. Anything that feels uncomfortable right now is because it needs to be. Because you're staying in some stagnant way, and the universe is trying to break that shit up for you. Oh, Sandra, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, babe. All right, what do we need to hear for fire? I need to go get more coffee. Do I need more coffee? I don't know if I need more coffee. All right, what do we need to hear in and around Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is going on in and around you? Yes, bring it on. Bring it on. It's coming. Dude, I'm telling you, last to go, best card pull. I feel like we're investing our energy appropriately. We're feeling passionate and inspired. We're letting go of drama and conflict on this new journey forth. this new chapter that's opening up for you, fire signs. You're really embracing it for everything that it is. You feel valued, you feel respected. I feel like you feel really in balance with yourself. Feels good. Feels good. I feel like you're walking away from all the bullshit that does not serve you. I feel like you've done a lot of self-reflection, fire signs, and you're coming out the other side a better person fucking for it. That is great. Okay, Sandra. Well, hello. Letting go of that conflict and feeling inspired. It's almost like once you let go of that drama, just all of a sudden, just all, became so much easier. So much. Yeah, there's the Six of Pentacles again. It's better. Persevered through the bullshit. You went through a huge transformation. It wasn't easy, but you did it. Okay, anyways. Aries, holy crap. Aries, you're coming out of the war zone, finally. You're starting to realize, some of the issues. I feel like you were emotionally impatient. I feel like this was creating a lot of dysfunction in and around your personal life and prevented you from building the future that you wanted. You weren't being honest with yourself. I feel like you can let go of these worries, but you can't let go of these emotions. Okay, Aries isn't the greatest. Okay, you can't let go of these emotions, though. They will be there, and they will continue to resurface, Aries. I feel like basically what this is saying is you've come out of a difficult situation, but now you don't feel great. Now you feel prevented from building your future. And you're just like, well, if I just ignore these problems, they'll probably eventually go away. And I feel like, Aries, that's just not fucking how it works. I feel like these problems will either get worse or fucking unintentionally rear their ugly heads when you're least expecting it, or, cause more devastation down the line. Either way, I would definitely take a moment and look and see what is bothering you so much right now, Aries. Why do we feel held back? What makes us feel held back right now? Tapping myself right out. Oh my God, girlfriend. Hey, Starfawn. Danielle, I've got you for a mini after the collective, girlfriend. If you subscribe, you get a little spirit guided mini. And then you get free yes or no's, unlimited. All right, what do we need to hear in and around Leo? Leo, what is going on with you? Good morning. What's up, Sania? All right, Leo. Okay. I feel like we're not investing all of our energy correctly. There's a new path forward that we're kind of exploring that's making us feel very victorious, but we're shutting off certain aspects of our emotional state because of this. I feel like it's time to... Okay. I feel like there's some kind of emotional disconnect. What this feels like to me, Leo, is you are pushing your energy off onto others. I feel like you're finding your identity through others, Leo. You need to find your identity through yourself. I feel like there's something that's keeping you emotionally imbalanced from yourself. And I feel like it has something to do with social circles. And so, I feel like you're, finding your identity through others. And it's time to, bring it back to yourself. Time to figure out who you are without others. Who are you independently? Because this is why you're feeling emotionally disconnected, not only from yourself, but probably from people around you as well. I feel like until you get true to yourself and kind of see the signs and the synchronicities that are pointing you in this direction, you're going to kind of fumble the ball a little bit over here. I feel like the only reason you're feeling disconnected is because you're surrounding your energy with too much other energy. Get away from all this external energy. It's confusing you. Do you know, I literally have to isolate myself to a great degree to kind of come back to center, to see how I feel. Because I'm such an empath that I pick up everybody's fucking feelings around me. And it's hard to tell sometimes what are mine and what are theirs. And so, Leo, I feel like that's what's kind of happening to you, is that you're submerging yourself into these connections in an external way around you or whatever. And it's it's helping you, I guess you could say, avoiding yourself. It's helping you to avoid yourself. And by avoiding yourself, you're creating a big disconnect within yourself, and you're keeping a big wedge in between you and people you care about. So there's something about figuring out who you are. Page of Cups. To find the new path forward, you have to be more authentically yourself. And I know, Leo, you're the star of the show, and so it always has to do with other people. But there are times where you need to be with your own energy so you know how you feel when you're with these other people. Okay. Because sometimes you take on their feelings and you don't even know it. So, careful. Careful what you're doing. All right, Sagittarius. What must we need to know for you? Thank you for the roses. Baby Blue Eyes, hello. Sagittarius. I feel like we're trying to get away from deeper connections that are not fueling us, you know? So we can feel more imbalance within ourselves emotionally. So I feel like you're cutting ties for people you feel like are dragging you back. But your guides are trying to communicate something else to you and you're not listening, and it's preventing you from going down the path forward that you want. Confirmation. I feel like you're not believing in yourself and oh my god. Okay, Sagittarius, you're not believing in yourself and your self-worth is kind of like lower on the totem pole at the moment, and so luck is kind of spinning against you. This feels dip the toe energy, sort of like Capricorn. It feels like we're kind of doing what we need to do, but not fully. And we know that. And so I feel like until you fully commit to this, you're going to continue to have problems. And, you know, you might burn bridges in your life that you don't mean to burn, that you don't want to burn. And so, like, stop self-sabotaging and stop trying to fix it a little bit, fix it all the bits. I feel like that's really what it feels like. A little bit of self-saboteur energy, you know, and we want to fix it, but we're doing like patchwork, okay? And they're saying light the whole thing on fire. Light it on fire. We have done Aquarius. If you follow me on YouTube, I'm going to repost this live on YouTube so you can check it out later this afternoon if you would like. All right, what do we need? Chill, we're not ready yet. Single fire signs. What do we need to hear? Oh my. Amen. That was me this weekend. Burning bridges to light my own path. Laugh my ass off. Holy shit. Did I miss Cancer? Yes, you did. Cancer was about basically being getting out of your head and stuff. I'm pretty sure getting out of your own baggage, focusing on your healing journey to find your direction on where you want to go, if I recall. All right, if you're single and you're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is for you. Feel like what you give is what you get. Single fire signs. I feel like endings are coming into your world though, and it's kind of knocked your self-worth a bit down. They're saying, although you stand more firmly in the sand in a stable position, like you have a lot of choices, a lot of options, different things like that. Sam, I've got you for a mini. You got more choices and options like that than you realize. I feel like it's time to come out of your comfort zone. It's time to receive this gift in disguise. I feel like you have to walk away from your self-doubt is really what it is, I feel like, but you're holding on to it. You're holding on to your insecurity, even though you're so strong. You're so strong in where you stand in your love life. You don't believe it. Therefore, it's hard to achieve it, you know? I feel like they're saying, put an end to the bitch shit. I'm just saying. I feel like I've definitely been in that energy where I'm just so stuck up on some bullshit. I just cannot see beyond it. And I feel like that's kind of what they're saying. We're a little stuck on it, that we can't see beyond it. And they're saying you need to look beyond. All right, taking fire. Taking Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What must we need to hear? We got the Emperor coming up in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Crystals in reverse. The Judgment in reverse. And the Three of Cups in reverse. It feels like we're confused. If you're the masculine, there's probably something going on in your head and you're confused, which is creating confusion within the partnership. I feel like there's something that's creating an imbalance within us. We're trying to get out of our comfort zone, but we're not feeling inspired or passionate. There's some kind of gift here that you're not fully realizing, though. You're lacking clarity and awareness on the situation because you haven't healed everything that you think you have. I feel like this is about letting go of external distractions. Oh, This is about letting go of your failures, like abandonment. I feel like fire signs, we're really afraid of not making the cut is what I hear, but like you're already in your relationship. You've clearly made the cut. But they're saying you're lacking faith overall in the like bigger picture here, in the bigger process. And that basically you just need to let go. As much as you're trying to get yourself out of your comfort zone and do what you need to do, I feel like, why is dip the toe energy across the board right now? I feel like people are making these little changes. And they're like, yeah, I did it right. Like I did it. And they're like, no. So like one of the 20 words you needed to say. You know, that's not like doing it. That's like barely trying it, you know? And so I feel like there's something you need to do here to get out of your comfort zone, to force healing upon yourself so you can get out of this like abandonment wound energy. It's almost like I'm sensing something like, you know, nobody's ever going to stick around. So you need to make sure that you keep the people that do stick around. Something about nobody's ever going to, yeah, it's just what I'm hearing. So take it as it resonates, but I feel like it's important for you to know that nobody will stick around if you don't think they ever will. You know what I mean? We all create our futures. And so like, if you're convinced it'll end eventually, you know? So they're saying be in control of your emotions. Make sure you're making choices that are suiting you for your betterment, and make sure that you're taking fucking care of yourself. So, you know, these insecurities are not getting the better of you, and you're not creating some self-sabotage energy that you don't mean to. Did you get my payment for the love boat? No, but I trust you did it. So close. Are you working with me, babe? Shut up. You working with me? Yeah. I just finished. Just wrapped it. So close, the love boat. Oh yeah, I'll work. I have a few minis I can shell out quick too. Oh, Iris goes, yup. Gotta drive in there. That's right. Okay. I've got Danielle for a mini for the resubscribe and Sam for subscribing too. Are you two, or Danielle, are you here first? Perfect timing. It's 11:11. Oh shit! I just missed it. When I looked up, it was 11:12. It just flipped over. Or it was 10:12 here, but whatever. I'm here! Alright, girl. What does Danielle need to know? What does she need to hear? Pum, 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 pum. It's going to be messy because Steven can't keep his mouth shut. What does he need to keep his mouth shut about? What secrets are we hiding so far? Or is our clothes, I mean? Alright, Danielle. We're letting go of worries. The brain fog is coming out. We're being more cautious with our actions. Yes, luck isn't perfect or spinning in our favor entirely, but we're choosing to focus on the positive things that are happening. And I feel like this is putting you in a place where you're feeling more valued, more patient and understanding in an emotional sense, where you can kind of make it through the struggle, you know? And in an upright position where you're holding your head high, you know? I feel like you're going to let go of the drama and conflict, Danielle, and you're going to live your best fucking life despite whatever the universe is going to be throwing at you. Just real evolution. Nothing to start in trouble. Mother trucker. Those collectives get me through my days. Bree, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. That makes it all worth it. Alright. So, Sam, I got you for a minute. Spot on as always. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do. Ooh, and I got Tracy. Sam, are you still in here? Sorry. Can't thank you enough for getting me here and being on my journey. Oh my god. I can't thank you for taking this journey with me, dude. I appreciate you so much. Lugboat's 40, I think. I'm pretty sure that bitch is 40. Baby love boat. I'm pretty sure. Once upon a time. Yes, 40. It's 40. Okay, I was like, I think it's, 44. Well, thank you. We're waiting for a minute for your reading because Shiloh is going to come in and hang out and do readings with us. Because his back, he hurt his back, so he can't DoorDash like he normally do, and he, well, gets bored. So we're going to let him do something. I'm going to move my camera, though. Oh, fuck. I just, like, took my computer because I forgot my phone was plugged in. Turbulence. I'm dramatic. Alright, let's just put that back where it belongs. Okay. Apologies, guys. And Sally for the Fruity Friends. Got you, girl. Pull him over here a little more. So close, thank you for the heart. I got you, Sally. And Tracy. And Tracy and Sally. Sorry, I was just moving the... I should plug in the mic, too. Mic check. Mic 1, 2. Is this long enough? No. Yeah, I think that's long enough. Can you hear me? I just want to make sure it's all... I like having the mic on because Shiloh is not as loud and obnoxious as I am. He's not as loud and obnoxious as me. I can hear. Okay, good. Trace, what do we need to hear? What's going on in and around Tracy? Ooh, that came... Okay. A blessing in disguise. All right, 420 Grandma. Thanks for chilling. All right, Tracy. This is a gift in disguise. You're a little fearful over a situation, but they're saying you're very stable. You're very secure. I feel like there's nothing to fear here. There's a new emotional path opening up for you, and you're going to be cautious about it. But I do see you going down it eventually. I feel like you're going to get in control of your emotions and your feelings, and there's some kind of completion or fulfillment coming in. I do feel like you're going to be a little exhausted or might be overextended. There's going to be like a lot of social kind of events or maybe social situations. I don't know. There's something about you might be a little tired. A little like, you know, like me on Sunday. I was just tired of people. There's so many people. What? Oh, no, I don't mind. Do you mind topping off my coffee?
That's what I was asking.
Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you.
We're gonna do
everything. But yes, Tracy, that's what I'm picking up for you. Gotta go. Baby needs my attention. Alright. See you soon, Jess. Alright, what's going on in and around Sally? You're welcome, Tracy. Sally, what do we need to hear? Sally. Free at last. You went to the top. Oh, okay. You went to the top of the mountain. And you found out the bullshit and the pain and the struggle and all that great nonsense. But I do feel like they're saying now it's time to come out. I'm coming out. So basically, I feel like you have dealt with a lot of your feelings. But there's like pieces of it that still need to happen. Like you need to put your money where your mouth is kind of energy. Like take action about the healing that you've just done. You know, like no more hiding because of what you just went through. Because now we're moving out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I feel like the path forward is only going to open up once you do that. Once you kind of let this shit go. Once you finally put the past behind you. Once you finally allow yourself to be more vulnerable and real. And I really feel like this is about being vulnerable publicly. Like, vulnerable to your close friends. Vulnerable to the people who matter. Like, there's no point in hiding. We're sad. There's emotions. There's things happening. But anyways, once you do this, I feel like, oh my God, you're going to feel a world of difference. You're going to feel more stable, more secure. Like, everything's kind of aligning and working out for the better. For sure. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Holy fuck.
Yeah, very hot.
Our coffee pot is like liquid lava. Like, I don't even... It is literally like 500 degrees or something. It's crazy. It's like, there's no reason. It's so dramatic. It's wild. You missed my last sentence. Oh, that you're going to be stable and secure. I feel like once you like let this out and talk to your peeps, like it's going to give you this wave of relief. Like, you're just going to feel so much better. I feel like that's the last piece of healing that you need to do, is to be vulnerable and real enough to not hide. What brand? I have to heat mine in the microwave after the... What brand is that bitch?
Wild.
Oh, you don't?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's good for me to be up and down.
I was going to go check. I accidentally swiped out of the live. Damn it! Damn it, Sally! I'm just kidding. Alright, I think I got all my minis. Now we're on to paid lists, since we got Shiloh back.
I don't think it's our coffee maker. I think it's the heat plate. Like, the coffee itself, I don't think it boils it that hot. I think the heat plate makes it that hot.
Well, no, I know, but what brand is it?
Braun. B-R-A-U-N.
It's Braun. Braun. It's got, like, a filterless filter.
Good. It's got a mesh filter.
It's got a mesh filter. And then it's got, like, a separate water tank off to the side that's, like, see-through. Then it's got, like, bold, medium, or light roast when you're, like, brewing it. And so, like, it's pretty fancy. I was gonna say our mom. Our mom gave it to us. Ew. We just become brothers and sisters. Okay, anyways. My mom gave it to us, and we have a nice coffee pot, but we put it away in storage for when this one accidentally breaks, because I'm sure that'll happen. Mm. But this one's nice. It's really nice.
I do like the way it pours. It sounds silly, but
it's got a good pour.
That's important, because our coffee pot loved making messes. Our other one.
I found out Tyler was engaged this morning. You were so right yesterday, guys.
Hey, Sarkos.
I love it. I love it when our predictions come true. That happened yesterday too with somebody else. She got a reading and then she left, and then she came back like while I was still live and was like, "Oh my god, you guys!" It was like a death in the family. I think was what happened.
Yeah, I think it was one of the death ones.
It was crazy though. I was just like, "What?" I was like, instant results. I might need a love boat today. I'm excited to, I would be excited to see what that says, to be honest. Okay. In here? Yeah, we're breaking down Sarklos's.
You gotta watch out for Sarklos.
Love boat with Michael. That's what we're doing. So if you guys want to get on the list, at the top of my tic-tac, just kidding. TikTok page is a black and gold menu with all of the readings and services. If you guys need anything, okay? To get on the list, that's what you do. Okay, sounds good, Iris. Sarklos and Michael. We're doing the love boat, so this is the intentions one. Feelings right now and intentions. So if you want, you could pull like 2 on her feelings, 2 on his feelings, 2 on her intentions, 2 on his intentions. That'd be kind of cool.
That's what I've been doing.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
Now that I think about it, yeah.
Love boat.
Did these ladies tell you how nice you look today?
Yes.
Well, that's very nice today.
Oh. That's it, messy. Alright, what do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What's going on in and around Sarklos and Michael? Shiloh, you look nice too. Aw. He does. He always looks so nice and put together. He's always like matching and always like taking care of himself. It's nice because some of the boys I have dated, no. I had to like dress them basically. It was horrible.
Yes, Ashley does always look nice.
Crazy.
I have OCD, so that's why I always have to match.
Boom. No. What happened? What did Steven do?
Yeah, I see a bunch going on here.
Okay. We're not... Okay. We're okay. I want you to know we're okay. But I feel like... I feel like if you were my friend right now and I knew the inner depths of your relationship situation more clearly, because I know if we talked in person, I would know more of what you actually are like with him. But I feel like I would probably be asking you right now, what are you doing with Steven to allow him still in your life? What are you doing?
She said she'll send you later. Oh, so we just get to live in suspense.
But I feel like what, like, you know what I mean? Like, people only have access to our lives as much as we allow them to have, and boundaries and things like that are essential to people that must be in your life, but you don't care for. And so I feel like what are we doing to blur the lines here, to allow this to kind of to happen. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying there's maybe something we could have done to maybe avoid this.
He caught her stalking us.
Stalking.
He's like, that's too weird. I'm out. And then he told everyone.
Stefan took my PSN account and wrote him. I don't know how he got on my account. Oh my god. What a... When we first met, my ex hacked my fucking Snapchat and, like, deleted text messages that he sent me and I sent him while we were having conversations. Like, in the background, he was on my account and I didn't know it.
I thought she was ghosting me.
And then he blocked him. So I thought he blocked me. Like, we almost never happened because of my ex. It was crazy. It was literally crazy.
Luckily, I'm persistent.
But then I talked to him and I was like, get the fuck out of my life. You want me to call the cops? Like, I set a hard boundary and he respected it.
Yeah, it was wild. Well, plus, we had to reach out some other way. I don't remember what it was. How did we... Was it Facebook?
What?
We had to reach out... Oh, no, I think you were like, I think my ex is hacking my Snapchat, so here's my phone number. That's how I got your number.
Yeah.
That's how I got her number,
because I was like, it was crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah. And we almost never...
Yeah.
Because we thought we blocked each other.
Trying to get in the way.
There were.
In a sense.
But they did not.
Monkey had zero interest in Ashley at first.
Yeah.
But that was my fault.
She's obsessed with me now. But, like, she literally did not want to meet me. Okay. We're getting distracted again.
Being a hoe.
Okay. So close. I'm sorry. We'll talk when there's no paid videos.
Yeah. That's better.
For how you feel about the relationship right now. I've got the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're focusing on positivity, you're trying to be more confident, and you're letting go of the things that don't work. So your advice is honesty. See, I know there's something, I just feel it, my psychicness feels that. There's something that we're doing with Steven. And I don't even think it's blatantly, like, trying to be shady or anything necessarily. But I do feel like there's something going on with Steven, and we're allowing him too much access. Yes, the PSN thing is crazy, but, like, outside of that, I feel like there's a reason why he's still being crazy. You know what I mean? So your advice is honesty and set your course. Know where you wish to go, and know where you don't want to be anymore. Set those boundaries. Cut things off. Ka-cha-cha. See, true love does exist. Oh, it's my God, Holly.
It's real. We synced it.
What do you got for her?
Well, I have standstill and protection. So with that, it's kind of a weird way to take in. Like, it's saying it doesn't necessarily want you to, like, freak out. It doesn't want you to, like, go and burn this bridge. But in a sense, I have protection after that, and that's the antler rune. Or the antler rune. Basically, the antler rune. But it's like the elk rune. That's the symbol. And I like that analogy because, like, elks use their antlers to run through the woods. Like, it just kind of bats shit away from them. So it's like that. Like, you need to make sure you have your antlers up right now. So, like, yeah. I would say keep an eye on the motherfucker, it would seem. If he's getting invasive like that, that's kind of crazy. But also, like, figure out why. And just make sure you're not going to just take any answer for what it is.
That's why. Because Steven was in her life for 13 years. He has lots of access to it. So here's the thing. Is that I can think of a very close reference to our lives and what's happening here. It's like we have difficulty when we form connections, even if it's toxic AF, we have difficulty letting it go because we have some kind of sense of loyalty or obligation here, or like we've known each other for years. But like this person's hurting your life.
Yep.
This person is literally trying to make sure you're miserable. There's nothing to protect here anymore. There's nothing to hold on to anymore. And all you're doing is creating an early grave for yourself by holding on to it. And so like, and we had a situation like this in the past with like a family member. Like it's hard, okay? This person was involved in their family and stuff. And like, it wasn't an easy thing, but like at the end of the day, this person was creating more turmoil than joy or happiness. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to create difficulty. Yes, plus a child together. Okay, but like we've also I've had this conversation with so many fucking people. Because you are co-parents does not mean that you have to have some kind of fucking relationship with them. That's not what this is. Me and my ex Andy, we're like okay now, but like the reality is we don't really talk unless it has to do with the kids or some kind of arrangement with the kids. It's a simple drop off. Half the time we don't even go in each other's house. The kids just get out of the car and go. My point is like you only have as much connection and communication as you allow.
Yep.
And you do not need a plethora of it just because you have a kid together. That's just not true. And I'm living proof of that.
The cool thing I will mention real quick before you start up for it, because I don't want to lose my point. There's financial information on your PlayStation Network, and him hacking into it or utilizing it is a crime. And I would look into the types of charges you could press for that. Because if you pay for any subscriptions, or if you have bought any games off the PlayStation Network, or anything like that, or even if your Netflix account is on there, anything that might have your credit card information on there, he could be considered like criminally hacking, not just like Facebook, but
and not only that, but like you have every right to defend yourself. So don't make excuses as to why kid's dad. You know, this is my kid's dad.
It does depend on your state and laws, stuff like that. But I would say look into it, because if anything, you could at least have grounds to like be like, bro, I'll call the cops.
Don't hold yourself back from that, though, is what I was trying to say.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I was just saying, don't hold yourself back from that, because like Lily and you have these weird obligations to these people where you don't want to hurt them. But like, it's not about hurting them; it's about defending yourself, and it's about understanding that you need to protect yourself, not them.
And
you know, your kid, not them. Old loyalty, exactly.
It's old loyalty that you don't even really feel anymore, but it's just there because it's like programmed.
Yeah. So his intentions, he wants something long term, but he feels defeated and off course. He knows, I feel like he's not off course. This is supposed to happen for some reason, but like he feels off course because of this situation. But he wants this for the long term. His advice is to come up with some kind of strategy, some plan, and I feel like make his change, make his move now. If he is more assertive with you, I feel like he could create a lot of change. If he provided you with like some kind of security, made you feel more safe, I feel like it would help a lot.
I see Odinstone and I see possessions in reverse. So I think something's kind of working in a sense against him right now. Like he's feeling lost. It might just be the messages or whatever. I don't know the full story there. But with the Odinstone, it definitely means like there's things outside of your guys' control right now that are affecting his overall like outcome, like what he has coming in. So it could be that X. Is that situation tied?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't paying enough attention before. But I would definitely say that. I would say he's definitely feeling some type of way, and it's outside of shit that you didn't do.
Okay, so
it's nothing you didn't or you can control. It's just something that you're going to have to deal with.
Yeah. And just, you know, he running the first time from this, like, this is your second chance. Are you going to make the same mistake again? Are you going to choose the exact same path again and allow Steven this kind of access to your life? So she's up front. She's recording. So your intentions overall is this is a gift, you know, from the universe. You want to see your plans through. You feel like he's your soulmate and you want everything. Your advice is you need to accept that, and you cannot go back to yesterday. So we can't create some old situation that's already occurred. But they're saying, but you can create a new situation, you know? And so like they're saying with Michael, you can't go back to your past relationship, but you can try again in a new way, because you don't want to go back to the past one. The past one failed. And so you have to accept the past failures in order to embrace the new one where you can succeed. Oh, no, you're not. Don't be sorry. I did.
What I have for you is I have self and separation in reverse, which is interesting because separation in reverse is basically means like you want to get over old shit. I think your intent is definitely to find yourself in this new relationship and like kind of be that person. You gotta want to let go of your old lifestyle, let go of your old ties. Like I said, try to shake off this dude on PlayStation. Whatever it is you gotta do, there's definitely a little bit of work to do there. But it's good because I think it's going to happen.
Morning. Yeah, I agree. Oh, it'll happen. Okay.
Don't do anything weird, bro.
All right.
Yeah, don't do anything weird.
His intentions, I feel like he's letting go of he's very worried. I'm sorry. He's having a hard time letting go of the worries. I feel like he's worried that he doesn't have your heart. He wants to heal it, but when you allow Steven in your life access like this, it just shows him that really Steven is your priority, not him.
Right.
And so then he goes away because he's not looking for second place. He's looking for first. And we just talked to a friend about a similar situation with this. You got to put them at the front of the list. Otherwise, why the fuck are you going after them? Why are you trying to be with them, you know?
Yep.
His advice is he's just got to fall, like trust that he has your heart and that it'll work out. And he's got to trust that he sees clearly, that, you know, that he knows that you love him. And despite what sometimes may come across, isn't how you actually are.
Okay. So for him, I see flow in reverse and I see constraint. So the issue with that is he's holding back something. And it's kind of going against the natural flow of things. So, like, whether or not it's your relationship, it might even be outside of that. I mean, I think this definitely is centered around your relationship. I think instead of just, like, going with his gut and realizing you got some shit to, like, you know, some baggage, we all do. I think he might be a little afraid of that, in a sense. So he's holding back right now. I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily. I think it's almost in a sense like it's more tactical. Like, he's just waiting to, in a sense, kind of see, like, what you do in this mess. Like, it sounds silly, but, like, especially for me, like, one thing I kind of had a hard time with, like, in a sense, not necessarily Ashley, but even women in my past, is, like, especially men, too, for some reason. Like, we have this thing where, like, we just worry that they're going to run back. Like, we're not going to measure up to what they had, so they're going to give up and go back, in a sense. I don't know why. Maybe it's not just men. Maybe it's people. But it's definitely something I know I've talked to a couple guys about. And it's just, it's weirdly, like, that type of feeling, though. So, like, as long as he sees that you're steadfast, like, you are done, then I think he'll let down, like, that constraint. Like, he'll stop holding back once he realizes, like, you mean business. Sorry to ramble.
No. That was very insightful. Your short-term outcome is the lovers. I feel like there's so much love between the two of you. You can have this if you want this. Your advice is all must have prizes, meaning you must win and Michael must win. And so, like, even though Michael might... Actually, I feel like he's expressed his feelings pretty clearly about Steven, but you make excuses for Steven, which kills Michael's heart.
Right.
And they're saying you gotta be more grateful for each other, and you have to be able to compromise more for each other. I know, I'm sorry. It's, I'm sorry. Thank you for the roses.
It sounds silly, but welcome to the big leagues. You know, like, if you're looking at true love, you gotta play the game.
You gotta play the game. Yeah. What's that song that I always sing, that I like so much of, that I say is us? It's a Don't Look Down.
It's Excision. I think it is Don't Look Down. I think that's what it's called.
Okay, look up Don't Look Down by Excision and listen to that. I can play it. But yeah, I just feel like that's what you need to embrace that energy when going towards Michael. Your long-term outcome, endings. If the appropriate endings occur in your world, then you will have the successful result that you want of you and Michael living happily ever fucking after. Your advice is let go of the fucking nonsense. It's time to make some sense out of this bullshit. And the energy is here. Energy. More passion. More energy. It's all here.
I fucking love it.
And so they're saying embrace that shit. You know? Lean into it. Listen to that song. Don't look down. I can't think of any of the words right now. Take a deep... Nope.
It's Don't Look Down, Hold On by Excision.
Don't Look Down,
and
Hold
Kodeko.
On. Oh my god. By Excision. And a couple other people. Excision. If you look up Excision, you'll find it. It says, Don't Look Down, Hold On. You gonna play it?
Yep. Somebody stole my speaker, though. Now we're gonna have an investigation.
Oh my god. So anyways, that's the read. It looks very good. We just need to let go of some of these insecurities and set some fucking strong ass boundaries with Mr. Stefan. I'm just kidding, Steven. It's just when I see it spelled, it makes me think of that. Down. Take a deep breath and look around.
I have it on our little love playlist that I call it.
Aww.
I make a little playlist with all of our favorite love songs, and it's called All the Crazy Bunches.
You're adorable.
I'm a dork.
You're adorable.
I do have one for the outcome, though.
Oh, you do?
For the vixen that is dark, I guess. I see protection, disruption, and spiritual warrior, though. So I think basically what's going to happen is, like, you're going to step forward. You're going to keep your guards up where they belong. Not to everybody, but you're going to keep your guards up where they belong. And then there's going to be a big shift. You're You're gonna feel a big change, and it's gonna like basically like just ignite this new passion. You're gonna step up. You're gonna power through whatever the fuck comes ahead of you. And I think it looks very good. I think it definitely looks like there's going to be an adventure. We'll put it that way. Adventures aren't good or bad. They're just an adventure. So take that as you will. But after the adventure comes the fun part. And if you play it right, they can all be fun parts.
Can you hear the song?
I hope that mic is picking it up.
Well, the mic kind of cancels out other noises.
Oh, that's fair.
I know, so that's why I'm curious. Love that. Thank you guys. You're amazing. I feel better. Yay! My face. I'm sorry. I make some wild faces.
I love it.
Ooh. When I used to do a lot of content on here to get live, I used to like scroll through and just find the weirdest faces I'd make for my background. It was just entertaining to see all the weird things I do. Nope, not at all, but I have it written down. I know, it's quiet and it's far away. The speakers are probably not picking it up. It's a good song, that's why I'm dancing over here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to hear it.
Maybe if I move it closer, I think it's direct sound.
Can you hear that?
Holly's like a low-key subscriber, right?
What?
Isn't Holly like a low-key subscriber? Like we can do her yes or no's?
Holly?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought she was. My bad. Sorry, Holly. Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
You gotta subscribe, Holly.
I'm sorry, Holly. I want to help.
Anything to make this work. Don't look down. Eyes on me. Alright, we've got Iris.
Iris.
Oh, what's his name? I already forgot his name.
What have we got into today?
Tyler. It's Tyler, right? Love Bodie. I am in your notebook. Remember? Oh yeah.
That's why I asked.
I do.
I think I remembered this. I'm surprised I remember this. Holly, it's hard to say.
She is in my notebook.
I knew she was like an underground subscriber. Holly's on the DL with us.
Till the first.
Yeah, Holly, I don't think it's gonna be an easy one. It's the best way I can explain that. I'm sorry.
Womp. I was fresh and I missed it.
Mike, what's going on, big dog?
Haunted. Hello. My list is open. We're doing Iris right now with the love for Tyler. And then it is open. So you would be next.
What's going on, Mike? Let me know how you're doing, bud. Which one? That's funny. I call her trouble. You can't call her that. She's my troublemaker.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's you. Who does as much trouble?
I don't know what you mean.
Maybe more trouble.
I'm shenanigans. Oh, that's a lot.
I'm not loving this, Iris. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna read it how it reads. I'm gonna read it how it reads. Okay. I gotta fill my cards.
Hit me up later, bud. After work.
Trying to get ready for work right now, but I'm not doing so well. Oh no.
Hit me up after work, bud.
Oh, I am always honest, but when they look brutal, I just have to let them know, like, I'm just being real. Don't shoot the messenger. Ah! Or did I scare him, LOL? I don't think so, not yet. No, this is more future shit. I just see, like, where it's going is what I'm looking at.
Oh, you're just failing at getting ready. I got you.
Oh.
Okay, I was like, bro, like, I'm sorry to hear that.
No.
Okay, cool, good. I'm glad to hear you're good. Either way, hit me up after work, dude. It's been a minute. Oh, stop it.
Okay, so how you're feeling right now, this is weird. This is why I don't feel like this is right. Now that I'm reading it like this. Okay. So you're feeling a lack of inspiration, in the sense that you don't feel fully in your power. You do kind of see that you might want to build a future here, but you're not feeling passionate about it. There's not, oh my god, 32,000 likes? What? But you're not feeling like super passionate about it. Confirmation. I don't know. There's just something here that's just, there's like a bit of a disconnect. It's not that you don't hate it, because like I said, you're thinking about building a future with it, but like, you're not in your power. You're not feeling passionate. You're not feeling supported, lifted up, or inspired right now. Your advice is like, you're dreaming. It's almost like you're a bit delusional, sorry. Right now. I feel like they're saying ground yourself and strategize, meaning like sit, plan up and ask yourself, what do I want in life? And then look and see if that guy fits to it. Because there's something off here. Like, even though you're feeling it, you're not. There's like feeling it, but not. You know? And they're kind of doing this. It feels a little weird. What do you got for her feelings right now?
I mean, initially I have Journey. So, like, she's on this path for sure, but she's not walking, like, as herself. Like,
yeah.
You're not...
You feel like you can't be yourself.
Right. And I always think it's funny because the self rune looks kind of like nothing, right side up, but when it's upside down, it looks like a spider on its back. Yeah. So, I mean, I think you're stepping outside of your character, Iris, and I think that's what's kind of hurting you.
Mm-hmm. She hasn't said anything.
Okay.
So what I'm seeing for his feelings right now is he's not feeling totally confident in himself, which is probably why you're not feeling the passion yet, is because he's not feeling that like, oh my god, I can do what I want kind of thing. I'm feeling kind of down. He told me this morning he couldn't meet me.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's why you're feeling a little weird right now. But your overall is weird too. Okay, so he's lacking confidence, but he feels like his ships have come in with you. Like, he's almost like, you're too good to be true, almost kind of energy. And that's the truth. I feel like he just sees you and he's like, oh my god. His advice is be grateful. I guess he feels great. You know, he feels so lucky. He should show that in his gratitude. And he needs to forget who the fuck he thinks he is, because that's not who he actually is. And I feel like his stifling energy of lacking confidence and holding back from you is creating you to feel like you're being overwhelming. So you're holding back and you're not truly being you. And this is why you're feeling stifled and a lack of inspiration. And hey, welcome back, Kim. And this is why this is why it's all happening. It's like a weird chain reaction. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. I don't feel like he's pushing you away intentionally. I feel like he's just scared a little bit to lose you because he feels like, oh my god, you know.
I'm just kidding.
I was like,
I see he's very open to, like, the harvest. Like, it sounds silly, like, I don't want to say the harvest, but, like, he's open to possibilities.
Yeah.
He really is. Like, he's willing in a sense to, like, put in the work. He is willing to, like, wait and be patient and watch it all pay off. But, you know, Iris, I'm going to say your favorite catchphrase. If you push it, you're going to push your head off of a cliff. You're going to fall off there.
Yeah.
Like, not to be silly, but I think that's really kind of what I'm reading on his side of it, though. Is like, he is very open to your guys' possibilities, but I think he might easily get scared away.
I was just going to say, I think this is why it doesn't feel like a right match, is because this guy feels a little bit like a bitch.
He's kind of skittish.
And you're no bitch. You're an assertive bitch who knows exactly what the fuck she wants, and he's just not so much.
I definitely feel like it would.
And I feel like this is like creating a little weirdness.
Yeah.
Your intentions are like you want your wish fulfillment, and you feel like this could possibly be it. But there's a lot of lack, like a lot of like you're not like settle energy. Like your intentions are you want this, but if you go down this path, you will settle a bit. And I feel like you're gonna try to have faith in yourself, but it's funny because your advice is growing up and attentiveness. Growing up doesn't necessarily mean being more responsible. It just means like. Oh.
Stepping more like into yourself? Is that
you know what this feels like? I feel like you have to pay attention to what you're not actually interested in. There's something off here, and I feel like they're saying, like, being mature enough to, like, stand up and say, hey, you know, maybe this isn't, whatever. Because be attentive to what you're lacking. There's something lacking here. Settle energy. So, like, and I do have the Nine of Cups upright, but right next to it I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you think this is your wish fulfillment, yet you don't feel great about it. And if it was your wish fulfillment, you would feel great about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's sort of like you're trying to have so much faith that this will just turn into what you want it to be eventually. After a long times go by, like after a long time has gone by, and we're not quite where we want to be yet, but you're like, no, this is it. And like you're just waiting for that turning point that's never going to come.
Right.
And it's going to keep you kind of like in lack and like you settled for something. I know that's not what we want to hear. I'm so sorry. Shane, thanks for the
Iris
follow.
always gets herself into a pickle.
Iris.
It's
I
okay.
like the last one better. It was more compatible. This just feels like we're on two different wavelengths. He's like,
the first thing I see is flow in reverse.
yeah.
And then right after that's fertility. And the only thing I'm picking up off of that is like, this isn't going to be like, I would say don't run away from it, because I'm always the first one to say like have an experience.
Yeah.
But just don't, don't over-invest in it. Take it for what it is. If it does change, great. If it doesn't, so be it. You had fun.
But I don't know if this is a fun thing, though, because she's lacking a bunch of passion here.
Oh, like if you're not into it, what the hell are you doing?
Because it's stable. That's why.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Okay, so I see going against her natural aspects, kind of like looking for that fertility because she like sees a possibility of
She
like,
sees something
that comfort.
secure.
Yeah, comfort.
I'm so into it. You are so into it. Physically?
No, I think she means like with him, like I think that's part of why she's so disappointed that they can't meet up today.
Oh, no, I know you're into it. It says you want to build a future. Like, you're into it, but there's some kind of, like, intimacy thing that's, like, you're not feeling it. And that's exactly, you want to make sure he is. Like, you're not feeling him being passionate about you, which is making you not feel passionate about the situation. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Because I do have flow in reverse, so there's definitely some type of friction going on.
Yeah, I feel like what you're chasing, though, the draw to him is, like, there is a sense of, like, stability with him. When you have a moment, can you see what reading would be beneficial to my journey today? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Does that make sense, though? Because it feels like, yes, this is what we fucking want. Like I said, wish fulfillment, but yet we're in lack. Confirmation, like we're fucking settling. There's something, oh my god, okay. There's something, I don't know. It doesn't feel like settling bad. Like, almost if you were to marry this guy, I don't think you'd have a bad life. I just don't think it'd be the life that you would have picked for yourself out of a catalog. You know what I mean? But yeah, so what do you... Oh, we did it. We did that, right? What she was... her intentions?
Sort of. They got mixed in a little bit with yours, but like I don't have much to add, though. I just see that if you keep going against the flow, maybe you might not feel like it right now, but this is even for future endeavor.
Yeah, this is more future-y.
Like, if you go against the flow, it's going to hinder your fertility. You're going to feel like you can't grow.
Out of a catalog, I know, but that's why we gotta work on it. I don't know about you, but I'm getting my catalog life.
No, what's fucked up is this.
Weird, but
we
I'm
did
getting
pick
it.
this life out of a catalog.
I did.
We picked
Piece by piece.
Well, that's kind of like what the soul contract idea is. We knew what we were in for.
Yeah?
We just forgot that we knew it, so now it feels like it sucks.
Well, I don't feel like that anymore. I feel like I did, but like...
I'm saying for a lot of people.
No, I know. I know, but like, I feel like when I started my spiritual journey, that's exactly what I did do. I opened up the catalog and I said, fuck this shit that's been handed to me. I'm gonna go get what I want. And I picked it from the catalog. I will keep just being me and real. Yes. But there's more to this, though. His intentions, this is also where it gets a little dicey.
Right.
His intentions is he feels weak over something that he is still holding on to. And I think it's probably from his past. Where he just felt defeated, like victory was unobtainable. And so I feel like his intentions is like he's projecting that a little bit. Like he doesn't think he's going to succeed or get the win, which is why he's lacking confidence. His advice is he needs to do this the right way. Stop like repeating old patterns and reinvest his energy in a different way. Not the same old fucking way he did before when it failed, right? And he needs to consider his actions quite a bit more than he currently is. This is where I really feel like the disconnect is I feel like his like healing journey, he's somewhere else. He's still like rolling around with like past bullshit that he's gonna bring and drop off at your fucking doorstep. And I don't think you're going to be very pleased with that. And that's why I feel like this is more future-y, because these are in, like, what's the overall intentions for the relationship. So that's going to, like, kind of project where we end up, like, ending, like, going to in the relationship, where we go to, you know what I mean? And that's why I say it feels future-y. Like, it starts pretty good. Like, you guys are both invested.
Yep.
But, like, it leads to this place where we realize how different we are and how we are settling and how we are... I don't know. It feels very like... It just feels like you're going to settle.
That's
I don't know
what
why. I can't stop saying that, but...
Well, because I see, like, when for him, I see possessions in reverse, but then I do see joy. So it's kind of like, those two together, though, it's like, he's going to feel a loss. Like, he's going to be okay with it, but that's why I'm saying it sounds like settling. Like, you have loss and gain fold at the same time.
Yeah, like...
So it's kind of like...
What were you saying earlier? Like, always wondering about the other person, regretting or missing out on the better opportunity on the other side, like, trying to go back to something?
Oh, right. Like,
that's what he feels like. He feels like he's contemplating whether your relationship with him is better than the last one, or an old one, that engaged one that we were probably talking about.
I do have a yes and no answer for you, Caitlin, but I'll get to it as soon as we're finished up with Iris here.
So the short-term outcomes is I feel like you have the whole world in your hands, but we're making... No, honestly, this feels like you have decisions to make. I feel like you could have the whole world in your hands, but choices need to be made on both sides of the track, and I don't know if they will. I don't know if your choice and his choice will align in the short term. I've got invisibility and choices. We're hiding our real feelings, and we're not making choices based off our real feelings. We're making them based off of what we're putting out there, what we're projecting, which isn't necessarily a lie, but it's not the whole truth either. And so I feel like we're hiding and we're not making the decisions that we need to move forward in our relationship and for the short-term outcomes. So that's something that's like, you know, a couple weeks in advance, that's kind of where you're going to be standing, is you're going to feel like you're not making the choices that you need to move forward. Your long-term outcomes, I got the death card. I've got, and the advice is lead the way in intuition. Like, I feel like they're saying, like, once you know where you stand in the sand, there's no reason to wait until he catches up. You're just be holding both of yourselves back at that point. I feel like just be true to how you feel, trust your intuition, and, you know, put behind you what you need to put behind you. And honestly, I feel like he could wake up tomorrow and make a completely different life choice. And then you will no longer feel in this lack energy. But right now, the way he's at and where he's at and the healing he's doing / not doing, I feel like it's putting him at a lower vibrational energy than you, where he is stuck on something from your past and that you will just not be able to live up to. And it'll put you in a state of lack long term, you know? Oobadoo. What do you got?
Well, I kind of like shuffled up all their runes, and then I decided to throw them in a random order for some reason, just to kind of like see if I could see like a play out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like fertility, possessions in reverse, so like in a sense like a loss. There will be happy, there will be harvest, there will be a journey, but then some of it's going to be closed off. It's going to knock everything kind of off place, and there's going to be a flow. It's gonna
jam shit up.
Right, but in a sense, but the craziest thing, that's why I pulled the last one. I do still see strength, though. Like, this could still, in a weird sense, it might not be, like, a super exciting union, but it could be a strong one. You know what I mean? Like a partnership, though.
If you help him.
I think it might be a partnership, though. Like, it might feel more like a partnership at the end.
He needs to let go, though. And I feel like what he's holding on to is pretty big.
I can't read much more into that, though.
I just don't want you to sacrifice yourself for somebody else. Yep. Don't do that.
Yep.
Okay? If you are able to help him and heal through this, go for it. Like, I'm all about, like, helping the world, you know? And if it helps you, like, trauma bond and form a deep connection, amazing. But I do want to, the biggest warning I'm seeing away from this reading is that, like, he's going to have a hard time moving on, and that it's going to make you feel inside like you're settling. Like, you aren't in first place, you got second. You got runner-up. And that is never, ever fucking good feeling to have. I've been there. You don't want to be runner-up. You want to be their first choice, you know?
Hey, Salad. We're not, it's...
That's what it feels like. Runner-up
Yeah.
energy.
I
And,
don't want to
like,
sound doom and gloom.
I'm not saying that it'll always be that way, but I'm saying there's gonna be a hit, you know? And if he doesn't let it go, if he refuses to or something, it'll feel like you're the runner-up. And I'm not saying he can't let it go. I'm just saying, like, he looks stubborn. Is Tyler actually working tomorrow?
I think he is, but I don't think he has to. In a sense. It's
Like,
kinda
he made himself busy?
It's more like he
Ooh.
volunteered for overtime. Now it might. Oh, let me see. Hold on. This isn't like a spur of the moment thing. This is something he probably did before. So like in a sense, like it isn't like in a sense voluntary, but it's already something he told. Like it's like he told somebody he would do.
So, is he avoiding Irish? Just ask that.
There we go. That's a better question. I don't think he's avoiding you directly. I think he's avoiding a lot of people. And that's why he's going to work, is because work is one of the safest ways to be unavailable. I used to do that all the time. I would hide at my job when I didn't want to deal with people.
I agree with that.
I mean, it's nice for the paycheck, but bad for the brain, believe me.
I can't hide from anyone in my job.
Yeah.
Because I just dig into emotions the whole time. So what can I hide from? I can't avoid.
Right. And then, Caitlin, for your answer, I did have a yes and no for you. It was a no, yes, no. So like with that, that's saying like it might not be as soon as you either want it to be or even as it needs to be. So maybe there's something.
Caitlin
you need
is
to
not a subscriber.
Wasn't it? No, there was someone. Maybe I said the wrong name.
Caitlin is not a subscriber.
There was someone.
Nobody
who
else asked the
that I
question.
answered for.
No, just Caitlin.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's okay. It's kind of confusing because the
it's
heart
because
me,
of the heart. That
the
was
heart me
why.
looks like aura, but you gotta
Yeah.
look for the spelling. If you guys would like yes or no questions, you can subscribe up above. I feel like somebody's on my list that I missed though. Laura, right? I think we got a reading for Laura. Any more?
No, Laura, she's coming right up right now.
Lauren!
actually. Yep. I can throw one for you, Kristen, after we finish up with Laura here.
Laura and Hayden for the jazz love reading.
Okay, Jazz.
So that's like past, present, future.
Okay, cool. And that's on both sides, right? Or is it for the whole.
No, it's just the direction of the jazz.
Okay.
So like I draw 15 cards, 5 for each category, and then I draw some advice cards too, which I know I always do. Try to give a little advice. I've been thinking about my ex Hayden recently, and I was told by another reader he's back, but I trust you more. Aw, thanks. Let's see what's up. Laura and Hayden, what do we need to hear for these two? Feels like he's pulling on my energy. Well, there's definitely a lot of stuff happening to where somebody from your past could be pulling on your energy. Shane, thanks so much for the gift. All right, what do we need to hear in and around Laura and Hayden? So, in the past, I feel like we felt restricted from one another. I feel like our intuition was telling us a lot of things, but we kind of ignored it and refused to walk away from one another. I feel like something kind of helped us step more into our confidence so we could walk away from this path. Does that make sense? Something helped you step into your confidence so you could walk away from it? Oh, she goes, yep. It's funny because you're present right now between the two of you. I feel like you're not entirely getting your wish fulfillment because you don't feel stable or secure or taken care of in the way that you need to, you know? And I feel like you're a little impatient for everything to roll out the way that it needs to. They're saying right now they really need you to prioritize self-care because I do think he's coming back. And when he comes back, you're going to want to be ready to deal with it. Because I feel like you do have unresolved feelings here that you want to look into, you know? And I feel like in order to do that, you need to make sure that you are all good in the fucking hood before he comes up and stirs up a bunch of confusing feelings that you're not going to be able to process because you weren't straight in the head to begin with. But if you get your shit straight, you'll be able to deal with whatever he throws your way, you know? In a super healthy way.
Right.
Oh, no, yeah, I have some choice words for him. Yeah, see that. Fill your cup. Take care of yourself so you don't do
Yeah.
the choice words in a bad way. Because
Exactly.
you're not done with this either. Because I feel like after you fill your cup, which is the center of your fucking reading, which is to take care of yourself, I feel like union, some kind of contract, some kind of happiness in and around domestic lifestyles are happening here. These are seeds you planted long ago, finally being able to like reap the rewards or benefits from them. Your future, I've got healing. You've healed a lot of shit, but you are also stubborn as fuck.
I like how you stared directly at the microphone when you said that.
Stubborn as fuck. I want my intensity to get across my voice. You're stubborn. And you're going to have insecurities over this because you're not showing yourself the love that you need to, and this is making it difficult to feel the love between the two of you. You know, you got to forgive. You got to move on from the past. If you want to rehash this, you need to do it right. And that means moving on from what was and allowing something new to form. And that means no holding past energy, you know, to the situation. Once you step into your power here, I feel like a lot of things will change in your environment for the situation. They don't really want to tell me how the fuck this is going to end, though. There's a lot of emotions there, and I feel like you need to figure out where you feel in order to go forward in this relationship, to be honest. I've got the Empress upright. If you want this relationship, you can have this, essentially. But either way, I feel like you're going to have to stand in your power if you want to keep this and have it go in the way that you want it to. Your advice, I feel like, is you are entirely protected. You finally see things clearer now, and you have to forgive and forget the past, man. You have to be selfless, kind of. If you're gonna go down this road, you need to trust that this time it's different. Trust yourself, most importantly.
So for your past, I have the Odin Stone and I have Joy, which is kind of cool. It means, like, you know, the universe is always kind of done to kind of help you be happy in a sense, even if you don't notice it. It always has. There's always, even if it's like someone got you an extra thoughtful present for your birthday, or weirdly enough, it always stops raining when you're getting out of your car. I've had days like that. You ever notice that, where it's like it's raining all day long, but whenever you have to get out of your car and in between buildings, all of a sudden there's no rain? Kind of stuff like that. What I see for your present, though, is I have constraint in reverse, and then I have standstill, which is kind of wild together. Because constraint in reverse usually means it wants you to go. Standstill kind of means it wants you to stop. So, I mean, the way you could look at it is, like, kind of sit here right now and spin for a while, I guess. It's like, don't stop moving, but at the same time, don't just go, like, don't move blindly, is what I think it's trying to say. So it's like, it wants you to stop holding back, but at the same time, don't do it recklessly.
Yeah.
And then what I see for the future is protection, but then growth in reverse. So I think going into this, if you keep your guards up too long, those antlers are going to turn into horns.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be different. You know, antlers are meant to keep stuff off you, horns are meant to keep stuff away from you.
Yeah, literally.
So I think overall, it seems cool. Like,
It has good potential.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see a lot of good potential. I think, you know, with an overall reading, we could understand a bit more, but I think in the long run, it looks like it's going to do well, as long as, like, in a sense, you trust yourself, but you also trust him.
And boundaries.
Yes, boundaries are always important in general. I
Right.
always feel like that's implied.
You know, to move through, we can't expect you to turn off all your emotions,
Yeah.
but we can, you know, make some considerations to accommodate so we're not feeling out of control. I love this song.
I see you there, Lori, where you're worried that he might not be telling you the whole truth about his relationship status per se.
Ask if he's still messing around with her. And we can always do a third-party removal, just to be sure. I'm just saying.
I think he might still be talking to her, but it might not, in a sense, be serious. It could be just a physical thing. I have no idea why this feels good, but it does.
Going with it?
Going with it.
Your poor back. I feel so bad.
I'll be alright. Builds character.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it build all the
I could be
character?
walking around like a raging asshole right now, like my back off.
Yeah, that's fair.
said.
You're building character. You're growing.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of this song by Jocko Willink. Not a song, but it was an old speech. It was talking about, like, you've heard me listen to before, that one that goes, you gotta say good. It's like, well, if you're injured, well, then it's a good time to rest up. A good time for rehab. Like, so it sounds silly, but it's just, that's how I have to. Like, I can't look at it like, oh, I'm down. It's like, oh, well, might as well relax.
Between him and Brady, I feel like Brady is the better option, but I'm willing to hear him out. Fair enough. He came back anyways. Fair enough.
Salad. Kristen asked for one first. So. I'll toss you a bone after Kristen, Salad.
Make room. Make room. I love the song. Make room. I know you can't hear it, but it's a good one.
Kristen, I have Harvest in reverse. That's interesting because I don't get that one in reverse a lot. So I'm trying to kind of think about what that would mean. Are you trying to force something? It's about the only reason I could see it coming in reverse. Or you're not putting in the extra steps that you need to for your future. There's something you're missing here. Oh yeah, Kristen, are you even still here? It's a fair point.
Kristen! I know Kip does. I'm pulling right now for that.
Oh, she was talking about Kip. I don't know, Kristen, if you heard that. But Salad, we're gonna do you next while she figures out Kimber's. Oh, there she is. Going with the flow. Maybe that's the issue. Because, like, when harvest usually means, like, stuff that you're doing is going to pay off. So in reverse, it means that there's something you're not doing that you could be missing out on in the future now. Could be a friendship, could be even starting a hobby. I don't know. There's something that it kind of wants you to start initiating now because it's imperative to, like, the long run.
Being social.
Oh, we're still being antisocial?
Yeah. Well, she's not being real about everything with people in her life. They're saying to expose herself more.
Time to start dripping out that
Do y'all
honesty.
ever do celebrity readings? Oh, no, dude, but I've thought about it. And I've read some pretty reputable characters in private.
Some importantes, as I like to call them.
But, like, to them.
Yep. I have growth in reverse for you, Sally, right now, so I think that's kind of like, I think there's some things that you might be dealing with that's kind of like holding you back. The way you're dealing with them could be holding you back.
She's trying to deal with them privately because she's a fucking Cancer and they try to stuff it all deep down inside, but you need to let it out.
Yeah, don't hide.
Shout. Let
Austin's back.
out.
What's up?
All right. Kimber, this is for you. I've got a general yes, a relationship yes, a jazz yes, a relationship jazz no, week ahead no, the past life no, gypsy witch no, gypsy witch couple yes, the spiritual journey no, the alignment yes, the chakra reading yes, the extended jazz no, the love boat no, the love canoodle yes. Oh my god. The strongest ones are the relationship. And what is this? Okay, so the relationship. Nope, shit. Yes, the relationship and the. What? Why do I keep forgetting after I look away? The chakra check. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I'm stroking out. Relationship and chakra check are your two strongest ones.
There's a lot going on.
I'm sorry, yeah. That's for Kimber, for readings.
No, Austin was talking about what happened with him last night and his divorce thing. Or the
what
custody
happened?
thing. But also, Kristen said she was just told she needs to get out of her house.
What? Kristen?
Like I said, shit, just hit the fan.
I mean, today I woke up and I felt like it was fucking different. And so, like, I'm not surprised if there's some, like, big-ass shifts happening in people's lives. Because today I felt shifted. Everything all at once. Facts. Shy's invested back there on the back.
Oh, let me tell you.
Shit.
Bro, I'm just, like, sitting here reading the shit like, I'm like, what?
I know. We were talking about it. He's like, it's become, like, my little social circle. I was like, I know.
Yeah.
You become so invested. No, I need to socialize.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Is she, like, kicked out all of a sudden?
And
like,
it wasn't good enough for her. Yeah.
It's gonna be like that, man. That's gonna be how it is. Like, it sucks, but that's just part of the fight, dude. You gotta do it. One thing I always tell a lot of my friends when they're like, bro, I can't keep doing this court shit. I was like, dude, I'd fuck up a dragon for my kids. I might not win, but I'd hurt that motherfucker. But I'm just saying, though. So, like, going to court, it sucks. It's hard, man. But like I said, you know, I'd go toe-to-toe with a tiger if I had to. I'd go toe-to-toe with the president if I had to for my kids. It doesn't matter. So, like, just stay strong, bud. You got it.
I think Sterling. Honestly, I think both. But, because it's interesting. I feel like you want to know about Sterling and what's coming up for that. Because you're making shifts in your life that are going to lead you closer to that. But also, it's kind of good to know what's going on with Tuck so you can navigate around that. So they're pretty much saying, like, either would be very beneficial. They weigh the same right now. They weigh the same right now. Do you need any readings? And Tony Baloney, I seen you. One second. General, no, some throws.
Okay.
Runes and cards. General, no. Relationship, no. Jazz, no. Relationship, jazz, yes. The week ahead, no. Past lives, no. Gypsy witch, no. Gypsy witch couple, yes. Spiritual alignment, no. The chakra, yes. Everybody needs a chakra check today. Extended jazz, yes. The love boat, no. The love canoodle, yes. So your strongest ones, my friend, are your strongest one. You have one major arcana, yes, and it's the Gypsy Witch couple. Yep, that's the strongest one. Okay. I paid for one on both. You choose which one first. Okay, Kimber, let's go. Let's go. I'm actually going to pee quick before we get cracking too far. We're going to do Tuck first, because I think you're dealing with Tuck right now, and then we're going to do Sterling, because I think it'll be a nice little continuation. How is that my strongest one if I'm single, Spirit? Is there somebody you're fucking around with? That is interesting. That is your strongest one. Is there somebody you're either talking to or a past person you're still dealing a great deal with? For some reason, they want to give you some kind of message around you and another person. Sorry, I'm listening to this song. I talk to no men at all, LOL. Who are you still struggling with from your past? There's something. The other one that was mentioned that was pretty strong was the chakra check. Happy brunch time. Happy brunch time. But I would guess if that's coming up as a strong indication, there's maybe somebody you're still holding on to and they need to show you some answers around that relationship in order for you to let go or go back. My ex-husband, I haven't spoken to him in a year, though. I doubt it. Let me ask. Okay, Austin. Is it about the ex-husband? No. Is this about some future love that's about to come in? Oh. I think what it's trying to do is something's about to come in. And I think it's saying the Gypsy Witch because it's going to show you how it's coming in. Is what that's what my take on that is. Okay, I have to run to the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back.
Alright, guys, it's my show now. We're taking this bitch off the rails. I don't even know what I would do. That's the only reason I haven't gone live yet. I still don't know what to do. Zazzler, I don't remember your real name, but that's a cool screen name. Anyone want me to flip a coin while I'm out? Or while Ashley's out? Oh, she made it back. We're ready to get going again. Ah! When I came in, I was like, alright, I'm back. It's just me now, so take this bitch off the rails.
It's Elizabeth, and thanks. You're welcome.
I know, I figured if I was ever gonna go live, I'm probably just gonna like work out and yell at dudes for not being tough. I don't know. That'd probably be the gist of what I would do.
Desert Hearts? No. Alright, we've got Kim for a love reading with Tuck and one with Sterling.
Tuck?
Tuck's the one that she is in the 15-year-old.
Oh, okay. I was like,
the one that she has kids with.
I was like, Kim, we told you to hit the ground running.
Well, that's who she told
Okay.
this morning.
No, I get that part now. But at first, I just thought she had like a new dude all of a sudden. I was like,
No,
damn,
and Sterling isn't even her dude. Sterling is just somebody she knows in life. They haven't like stepped over that line or anything. Why do I know I met you guys somewhere, but I'm from San Diego?
I've never been to Cali.
I've definitely been through Cali, but I just look like that, you know? Just got that vibe, that beach girl vibe.
I'm kind of a cookie cutter Midwest guy.
No.
Shiny.
No. No.
Like a shiny Midwest guy.
You don't own flannels that you wear regularly. No, you're not.
I don't even think I own flannels anymore.
You did, but you never wore them, right? Alright, what do we need to hear in around Kim and Tuck? What's going on in around these two? Tell me what I wanted to know.
It's pretty cut and dry.
Okay, overall energy. I've got hard lessons that can't be learned, or at least in the way that we, you know, like finding that there are differences within us that we can't evolve through. You know, like when I realized that my ex, you know, was never gonna like change out of the position that he was in, and I was like, oh shit, you know. And I feel like it's that learning that maybe they're not going to learn. And I feel like we're finally communicating our truth. We're expressing our plan. We're pointing it in the right direction, and we're getting somewhere. Our goal is to get unstuck, and we've been stuck for a long time. I still feel like we're a little stuck, though, because we haven't, like, pulled the trigger fully. It is not... I know, Midwest is lumberjacks. I'm just... Okay, anyways. Your weakness, though, is the path forward. You already know where you're going, yet you haven't hopped on it yet. So it's kind of like your weakness. It's almost like... You know the grass is greener on the other side, but you're afraid of it because what if it's spray painted green? You know, like, it's just this kind of interesting energy. Your strengths...
Wonderland, they're painting the roses red.
Yeah. Yes. Covering up errors. Anyways, but there is no spray paint over there. It's green. I feel like they're saying your strength here is when you're feeling passionate about what you're doing. I was talking about this earlier too. Sometimes we gotta get angry. Sometimes we gotta get serious and intense and like go after the things. But right now we're feeling a little held back. Your guides want you to know this is a gift in disguise. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it feels unpleasant, but ultimately it's getting both of you to where you need to be. I feel like your timing is you're in control of your fucking emotions and you're expressing them. I feel like your next step is you're going to trust your gut, follow your guides. Your overall approach is you're ready to let go of the past, including him once and for all. Confirmation, and your end outcome is coming into deeper emotional balance within yourself. And in return with the person you're meant to be connected with. Confirmation. His timing is he's like, this cannot be happening. This isn't right. You know, same old story, different day. I feel like he's going to immediately regret everything. He's going to try to show you the changes. He's going to be different. He might even impress you. But no, these are all temporary fixes. His next step is victory, success. And I feel like that's because some of these fixes are going to work on you, Kim, and you need to stay strong. You need to stay strong. When he's acting like Prince fucking Charming, you need to remember who he actually is. Okay? This is a mask, not a reality. I feel like his overall approach is he is not prioritizing you, and I don't feel like that's changing. It might change temporarily, but not overall. His end outcome is he's got the whole world in his hands, but he can't see it because he won't get out of his little fucking bubble and do anything about it. And so I feel like, you know, he's going to be in limbo for a while, but that is not your battle to fight. That is his. Overall energy, I feel like luck has been going against us for a long time. I feel like we're ready to find long-term solutions, and we're going to face this and, you know, embrace the conflict, so to speak, in order to get to where we want to go. Are you guys going to be good? I got star in reverse. I don't think so.
Kind of what I see, like, especially for the whole situation right now, and I think this is kind of leaning more on him. His flow's fucked up right now. I think he had a very solid idea of what life was going to be, and it just like got flipped, turned upside down.
Because she told him this morning.
I know, Fresh Prince style.
Fresh Prince style.
I think he's gonna go hard into defense mode, and it's gonna piss you off more than anything. I think.
Yeah.
I think even though it's weirdly gonna be positive changes, I think at this point, because after that I have Odin. Like it doesn't matter. Like the reverse has made its choice. Like,
yeah.
It's
set in stone, bro.
Right.
You've already made your choices, and now you're.
I think you've tried long enough, and enough is enough. Like even if this time he does fucking change, like too little, too late, home slice. Like,
yes.
You had a shot. Like it sucks, but that's what I mean. That's why I think Odin comes up. It's like no matter what, like there is nothing he can do. Like I don't have an answer for you. And you're into things. You're opening up. You're opening up to new possibilities. You're opening up to a new way of life. You're opening up to new thresholds. You're opening up to new it keeps making me not want to say it. Like it's not letting me fucking say it. Obstacles. Damn. Good. It didn't want me to say obstacles for some reason. My brain didn't. I don't know why. Either way. But you're like open to the fact that there's going to be new obstacles. And like with those, like I see breakthrough, and I also see I see joy in reverse, but not in a bad sense. Like it's kind of interesting because joy can go both ways. Like I think it's going to be bittersweet initially.
Yes. I don't think you're going to like what has to happen next.
I think there are going to be parts that once you're feeling happy, like you're going to kind of be like, why couldn't this be him? Or why couldn't it be with him? Or why couldn't he be here? Why couldn't he just figure it the fuck out and come along? Like, I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of that, though. Like, I see a lot of forward movement. I see a lot of excitement and, like, adventure. But like I said, that bittersweet is going to be there. And it's going to be prevalent, I think.
I think it's beyond doing it while the kids are home. I think it's going to be like the literal separation of your lives. I feel like is really going to be the challenge here. But like he said, you're prepared for it. You know it's coming.
Right.
It's just it's not going to be the cleanest of clean, but I feel like you're going to get through it as good as you could expect.
Well, and I think the joy in reverse is also like trying to like remind you like there are going to be certain things you are going to miss, or there is, like I said, you are in a sense going to even like just miss. This has been your normality for 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, people that have been in prison for 15 years miss it.
Yeah.
Even though they never want to go back, they never ever want to see that place again. But they miss their way of life in a sense, like because that's how it was.
Yep, that's so true. Even like abuse victims sometimes miss their abuser, you know.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to hear that it went that far, Kim. I know it's never fun when you kind of like step outside of your character in front of your children. Like I used to be so bad with that. It's still not perfect.
I was like, we just fought once the other day. Well, it wasn't really the other day. It was a couple months ago. But we had a fight, and we had it too much in front of the kids. And like normally we're pretty good about that, but like it even made us refocus. Oh my god, you know.
Well, we had the door shut. We didn't think we were in front of them. That was the thing.
Mistakes are made, though, is my point. Like we're all gonna do that, but like it's just about, you know, bringing your awareness to it, acknowledging, you know, your part in the pie, you're flying the pie, and then moving the fuck on, you know, and understanding that you'll do better to accommodate for that situation next time.
Well, one thing with that too is, and this is truer than true, like in order to change, you have to get angry.
That's why they were saying find that passion.
You have to be pissed about something. It sounds silly, but that's what it takes
true.
for human beings. Like,
how do you start a revolution in
change,
peace?
You gotta be pissed first. You know, like it's if you're gonna defeat yourself, you need to be mad at yourself or a situation. If you're gonna defeat a situation, you need to get pissed off at that situation. So I think that's just what happened.
Yeah.
I think the fact that now don't take it as a shot. It's not, but I think how long you were waiting is why it turned out the way it did. I think that's why I wound up explosive instead of tactical, which is, I mean, either way, the universe told you this needed to happen, so it did.
He's not wrong, because you've been getting a lot of readings that have been like, good job, but they really want you to act now, act now, act now. And so I bet that's why. It's because they knew if you didn't act sooner or rather than later, you weren't going to be as in control of your reaction. That's what they always fucking do to my shit, too. Flipster, thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
My energy is so big right now, I just don't want to be nuclear. Exactly. That's why they're saying make the choices where you have a choice.
Right. And I'm not saying either way, like, it sucks. I'm not saying that it's bad either, like, because in all fairness, like, kids do also need to witness certain aspects.
Yeah, they do.
They really do. Kids do need to see what happens in the long run when it comes to, like, relationships like this, you know, like, they do need to experience, like, they need to understand that, like, even if, like, they're so confused about, like, why are you so mad at him, and all of a sudden, like, when they hear you blow up, they get it.
Now you know.
You know, and you're speaking the truth when you're that pissed off. You are saying everything to its core. You know, you stop giving a shit and take down all the filters, and it sucks because maybe it's probably going to garner a lot of clarity onto the kids. Like, they're going to understand the situation. Maybe not now. They might be pissed off at one person or the other more. But in the long run, at least they'll have a better understanding.
Okay, Seth, I need to go to a meeting, but still gonna stop. No, go to your meeting, because we got another reading for Kim. We'll be on for a little bit, I think. How long's your meeting? Oh, my kids always ask me why I put up with his slate. I was just going to say, I feel like your kids are going to understand.
Well, and even that, like, if anything, they're going to learn, like, oh, well, I'm going to make sure in my future endeavors, I speak up so I don't snap. You know, like, it sounds silly, but, like, our kids learn a lot from our mistakes, too.
Yep.
They really do. I mean, in all fairness, I learned everything from my parents' mistakes. They taught me skills, sure, but when it comes to, like, actual, like, existence or, like, how to do it, no. I had to pretty much watch everything they did and then, like, do the opposite. Oh.
Okay.
So, wait, are we doing Whitney's?
I hope mine are learning from mine. I know, right? Welcome back, Austin. I always tell them never to expect things like this. It's not right.
Well, now they see what happens if you do.
Sorry, 1 second. I was gonna say, Kim, are you able to wait a moment so I can do Whitney's real quick before she goes into her meeting? Exactly. Just do Kim.
Kim said she would. You know what? I'm just gonna take off. This is your room.
I was like, I just want to squeeze Whitney in because I know we take a minute.
Because I think we can get it done in 20 minutes. We do get rambly though here.
I know. It's because we got a lot of things we gotta tell them. Hang on, I'm waiting for a notification. Shit. Okay, hang on 1 second. Tell them. Hang on, I'm waiting for a notification. Shit. Okay, hang on 1 second. Tell them. Hang on, I'm waiting for a notification. Shit. Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm back. We're back. Hang on 1 sec, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, great.
I do love the vibe of our little collective.
I know. Stop. Okay.
It's kind of like meeting a group of people for coffee.
We're doing the gypsy, right? So she's single, and Spirit was like, the only major arcana card she got was for the Gypsy Witch couple reading, and she's single. And she was like, girl. And I was like, man, I don't know why they would be recommending that. And so I looked into it, and something about she's going to meet somebody. And so they're talking about this incoming person. I thought maybe it was an ex for a second, but no. Somebody new. So let's see. Let's see, shall we? Inner and outer world for new connection for Wit. That's what we're looking for.
Inner and outer world connection.
Inner and outer. They keep telling me about a dude, like he's in my energy. Oh my god. That's what they're, for the record, that's what they told me for Shiloh. They were like, the love of your fucking life is about to be here. And I had just broken up with my boyfriend, skipped state, and went to go live with my fucking grandma for like a month or two. And so I was like, yeah, right, I'm gonna meet the love of my life at my grandma's house, nowhere near where I actually normally live, and run happily ever after off together. Nah. And then I was like telling people, I was like, it's ridiculous, because it just kept coming up and up and up. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, shortly after I got these readings, I met Shiloh. So like, confirmation, I just burped. So just understand, generally they're, oh my god, they're not joking around when they say somebody's around. And normally it's just something silly that you're doing that's getting in the way of your connection. Because I could have met Shiloh probably a little bit sooner, like a week or two. How long were you on Tinder when we met?
Timing was kind of perfect for us, though, to be real.
Did you just get on it?
Well, no, because I was kind of still talking to someone else from Tinder before that crazy one.
Oh, Stephanie?
How do you remember their names better than I do?
Because Stephanie left an impact on me for the story from your kids. Because she was like yelling at her little kid about pizza or some shit. How she was disappointed in our kid for not eating his pizza.
It was wild.
And I was
there
like,
was a lot of work there. Yeah, she left an impression on Monkey. That's what
and then she was also like being inappropriate and like all over him in front of the kids. And so anyways, I've heard a lot of stories about the one that came before. Couple that came before. Stories about.
So I have to ask, Winnie, do you have a crush on somebody?
I know, right? There's somebody. There's something.
I feel like you might be.
I feel like you already kind of know, and I feel like I've told you this before.
She was lonely.
She sounds lovely, he said.
Oh, I thought she said lonely.
She was like being silly. Like, she sounds great.
Oh, sounds like, no, actually, no, she definitely was lonely.
She says no. I know. Hey, Priscilla. She keeps telling me no. Okay. He must just be really close and you're oblivious to it. That's all I can figure. I legit don't have a dude. I swear. I talk to 0 men. Do you like live life outside of your house?
Do you look at any dudes?
Is there somebody?
Is there a dude you look at more than other dudes, maybe? Because what I see, like...
Every day when the milkman comes, you can't help but stare at that fine ass.
It says you're supposed to put in some kind of work, is what I'm saying.
I know, there's somebody right there, it feels like. It's like right there.
Are you hiding?
Huh.
She's hiding.
You're staring at somebody's sweet ass, aren't you? I know you are.
Who doesn't skip leg day? I know. You know. What does that WF page mean?
I don't know.
So maybe that's what it is. You know what? That's what it is.
Out shopping. I go to classes. Is there somebody in your class that looks cute? Okay, anyways.
That's it. You know what I think?
We're gonna move on.
I think they're just trying to pull her out of that. They're like, he's out there, but you're not out there.
Oh! I think we just nailed it. The mail lady do have a nice donkey.
Weird hot DoorDasher to show up at your door and
Holy
just whisk
shit.
you off your feet.
Just whisk you up.
Sorry.
DoorDash delivery. Whitney.
It's like, who randomly shows up at houses? DoorDash. That's DoorDash.
Priscilla, I got you, babe.
You're just gonna like stalk a dude through the peephole as he drops off your Taco Bell. Sorry.
DoorDash. I love that. The journey. Let's go. Okay. So what I'm picking up for your inner world, the signs that you might be missing. I feel like the letter is a sign of good tidings, and when they're and touching indicates unexpected good fortune. This is on your side of the track, meaning very fucking close. And like so close that you don't even realize it. It's going to catch you off guard. The pig, an omen of phenomenal luck, whether near or far. However, it is near, so it is extra fucking lucky. When we start mine, can you, if you should be me and Sterling, or Sterling and Tony? Ooh, good one. Yes, we will. So yeah, so really good luck. And then I've got the fucking clover right next to that over his head, which is good tidings. But if near clouds, don't worry. There are no clouds. We're clear. So yeah, just really good blessings and good tidings. Fortune being in your favor. I feel like this connection is going to immediately... So like when me and Shiloh got together, nobody fucking questioned it. Not only did I rebound super fucking hard and fast, but I like let go of a lot of my obligations and decided to go into a weird comatose hermity stage. And anyways, it looked from a distance kind of weird. And everybody was like, oh my God, you guys are perfect for each other. I love it so much. We had so much weird encouragement and support on our relationship. Yeah, it was wild.
My family doesn't support me for anything.
Same. My mom has literally never liked anybody. And I've dated good people. Yeah. And she has not liked any of them. And Shiloh, she didn't even meet him. And she was like, I can tell by his picture I like this one. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, but like, that's what this feels like. Just so many good blessings. That's like, funny. You can't really go wrong, you know?
She didn't say that, but I'm just laughing.
She did.
Did she really?
She, off your picture, was on your side. Off your picture. That was for real. Because she was like, a new guy, huh? Let me see. And I sent it, and she was like, oh my God, he looks so great. Kind of normal. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm not dating train wreck, so I don't know why she said that. But either way, she was weirdly drawn to him. It was your picture that I really liked from the beginning of us dating, that you had that beanie on, and you were like downstairs in the kitchen, smiling. Yes. But okay, but anyways.
It's probably because she saw me in work clothes.
Normal? I know. I don't. Job. So weird. The order denotes honor and recognition of labor. So I feel like you guys will you will recognize how hard this boy is willing to impress you, and that'll like blow you away. You'll be like, wow. The size presages disappointment, and when near the coffin or early death, well, not near a coffin, but it is on his side of the tracks. I do feel like you might be a little emotionally reserved, and he might be fearful of like losing you or disappointing you, which is probably why he's trying so hard. But either way, this man really means it. He really means it. The snake means it's not like a sneaky snake. It's not like that. The snake basically indicates that you will be very comfortable. You will have everything you need in this relationship. He will be a very good provider. I feel like this guy is going to have a good job. If you don't have a good job, boot him along, because this guy has a good job. The key is a certain sign of success, but if surrounded by unlucky cards, which it's not, certain success, oh my God, I mean, it's good. It's good.
He's winning.
Success. I feel like the key underneath him means like he's willing to give you like the depths of his soul. Like he's really willing to be vulnerable with you. The bride ensures for a single person to hit the highest fulfillment of their aims, which is you. So I feel like you're going to get everything you've asked for. However, it's underneath you, meaning you have had a turbulent past relationship that's really going to keep you a little jilted in the beginning of this one.
I wonder if that's what's keeping her in the house.
I think it is. Her ex-husband from a year ago, I bet, has something to do with it.
Scared to be in a relationship at all.
I think a little bit.
I think that's why she's not seeing the handsome dudes.
Ex-husband? Yep. LOL. Yep. Check. So I feel like this relationship is going to be good, but you're going to project a little bit of that fear from your previous marriage onto this relationship. The book says that you will realize that this, it's almost like you're going to do something here new or different in the near future that's going to lead you to this person. And it's funny too, because like as soon as you get led to him, you're going to be like, oh my God, I know exactly why we weren't meeting up, or why we were just missing each other, or like you're gonna see exactly like the step that you were missing that was preventing you from it.
Even like you and I, how many times did we probably literally look at each other?
We met in a town of like what, 700?
Well, we might have even met in other towns even. Like
it's the time, baby.
I'm saying, like, even Hilbert. Yeah, like the fact that you were in Hilbert at the same time I was.
We moved there right around the same time, yeah.
Like,
and he was in Upper Michigan when I. Okay, but anyways, you're gonna. It's all gonna make sense.
Yeah. It's gonna be someone that you're gonna be like, wow. We were around each other forever.
No. I'm just reading this because there's a lot of like counterpart cards, but I'm not seeing any of the other numbers. But anyways, it just means that you're going to really find connection with other people as soon as you put yourself out there. I feel like you're going to have a lot of options. It's about sifting through and finding the right option. Because, like, let's say you go on Facebook dating and you have, like, 5 guys that are interested. Okay, this one guy is not all 5 of those guys. So you need to be able to discern through the bullshit. Okay? And they're saying you have everything that you can possibly need right now. It's going to feel like too good to be true. You're going to see that he can provide a stable and comfortable life for you. If it's not fitting these bills, you know, like, get rid of it. And, like, it's going to be a person that you'll think, you know, done pretty quick with. Like, you're going to be like, oh, shit. These damn exes, dude, I know. He was a narcissist and totally ruined me. Dude, I feel you. I am currently dealing with, like, issues from baggage from exes. I mean, I feel like that shit is never ending sometimes. But, yeah, it's definitely a hard nut to crack. Just bring your attention and your focus to it, and you'll be fine.
I'm cooked this year. I have the mean teacher for homeroom.
Good.
Jesus.
And laying.
I love that we're both like, fuck yeah, this bitch needs a little bit of a leash.
But I also have 2 hours of service learning, which means I either get to go to nursing homes or elementaries, and we just hang out with the kids and the old people.
Do you go with, like, your whole
homes.
class?
Do nursing homes.
I was like, how does that work?
Oh, we have to do both.
Yeah.
1 hour is at a nursing home, and 1 hour is at one of the elementary or middle schools. And we just hang out. We do their hair. Was what one of the things was. You can do their hair. You can do makeup if they're okay with it. You can play games with them. So
No
that's
sponge
really
baths.
Two nursing homes.
We don't.
Just kidding.
You learn a lot at nursing homes.
Yeah, we do.
I've
both.
learned a lot from the delusional ramblings of a man with Alzheimer's. His name was Elroy, but holy shit, did
That'll
I figure
be a
out
nice
a lot.
break in the morning because that's my
Whitney.
first.
Whitney's got time.
I gotta finish Whitney.
In a
sorry.
world. Sorry.
Sorry, Megan.
She's on a small. Normally we would get off topic too much.
Whitney, I'm sorry, but you've incurred the wrath of the coach.
The coach.
He's here. So I have breakthrough, growth in reverse, and harvest. So I think we all kind of know what that means. Like your breakthrough is gonna happen when you kind of start doing the work. And this is one thing I think I've kind of heard for a while. I don't know with you. Like, I know, like, you're saying, like, there's a man coming since November, but the reason he's not coming is because you're not going. Like,
He's just waiting. Do you know how many times I read that?
like, it's just,
They're just waiting right there for you.
it's like, this is like kind of like one of those things where it's like, if you want a brick of gold, you can't just sit on your couch and wait for it to land there. So, like, you're not operating in a sense as yourself, and I get it. Don't get me wrong. I know what it's like to come out of a shit relationship like that and not be yourself. Like, I'm still not 100% me yet.
No, you don't. That's what they're saying. You need to mix it up, bitch.
Well, in a sense, yeah. Like,
You need to mix it up.
or even not even, like, you gotta start looking.
You guys, yeah, put
I
yourself
think,
on platforms.
and I
stuff.
understand that being afraid to initiate what could just be what you already went through. I get that. And I think, like I said, I think that keeps you staring at the ground when you're out. So you're not noticing the hot guy who's been trying to get eye contact with you for 10 minutes. Even if it's at the same places you've been at.
Field trip.
Especially, like, if you go to the coffee shop every day and you see the same fucking person every day, like, they might be seeing you might not be seeing them. You know, stuff like that. Like, even if it's the grocery store, maybe it's a clerk there that you're just not noticing because you're not looking because you don't want to look because you're scared. And I get that.
Dude, Tinder was all dudes wanting to Netflix and chill. Because that's what you do at first.
That's what booty calls are. That was
Tinder.
our plan.
That was what
our
happened.
Plan. We were going to just be each other's booty calls because she was going to go back out of state and I was going to mind my business where I was at.
We were Netflix and chilling. And then we were like, oh my God, we can't live life without each other. And so,
Weird.
like, you just have to get yourself out there.
Yep.
Or maybe under there, you know?
But I think also, deep down inside, you are a fun and outgoing person. And I think you not being that person is what's holding back a lot of your fertility and it's holding back your strength. Like, and I'm not saying you have to do it right now. I know it's hard. So, like, I'm not going to sit here and preach,
Work towards it.
Yeah, but just keep that in mind. Like, you come from a very hard place. So, like, if you are going to find happiness, you are going to have to fight for it. Like, you're going to have to step outside of every comfort zone you probably have.
You know why he terrifies me? It's because my kid's dad, my ex, and we had a really good relationship, like a really good one, for most of the years we were together. And that's why I'm so scared with him. It's because I am so scared that I'm going to love somebody again and they're just gonna end up being somebody crazy in 10 years. You know what I mean? And so like I get it, but like I feel like the universe is challenging us to push past the past, and to you know, risk the biscuit, you know.
And then what I kind of see overall, I do see it, like I said, you're a strong person, and the thing is like, so was I, or so am I. But that situation sapped every ounce of my strength, and it did even after it was over.
Yeah.
You know, and I get, like I said, being afraid. Like, I tried a couple things, they all went to shit right away, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Like, it's stupid. Like, nobody's happy. So, like, I won't be either. And then I met someone who kind of in a weird way felt the same way, but also, like, it's really odd. Like, we could just tell. I don't know how to go out there. Sorry, that was off kilter. But I'm saying I stepped outside of my comfort zone, though, too. Like, I'm not the Tinder type. I'm not.
No, me neither. Not really, no.
And I decided, like, that'd be the best way to just, like, find something non-committal, so I'm not sitting at home feeling lonely all the time. You know, like,
Just somebody to pass the time with is
Right.
really what I think both of us were kind of looking for. And then we decided we wanted to pass the time forever. And so, like, but it's just being open to, like, even just getting to know people, opportunities, stuff like that, you know?
right. Like, look for that eye contact. If not, initiate it. But I see once you open up, because I have opening in reverse, but then I have possessions in the upright. So I think once you really open up is like when you're gonna notice it.
Mm-hmm.
I really just feel like you're not seeing it, and I don't know. Like, that's why I almost want to say, like, the coach didn't have to come out. Like, I don't feel like I need to yell at you. I don't. Like, I feel like you just need to look up.
See, spirit
Like,
knows,
stop
right?
staring at the floor. You know, like,
Your
that's
external.
really odd how the relationship reading wound up being a relationship reading.
I know, right? The external world for the Gypsy Witch that's saying is the bird signifies dire misfortune. Now, this is on your side of the tracks, and I feel like this is saying your external world, like you have been traumatized, like he was literally just saying, and that's a lot of heavy shit that creates a lot of fear in our world, which, you know, you gotta work around, you gotta navigate around. And I feel like this is something you can't avoid. Sometimes there's cards in between that can say that, like, this will be barely an issue. Those cards are not here. So I feel like this is an issue that has to be acknowledged. We have to look at the pain here from the past and how we're creating that or bringing that into our present. Confirmation. The anchor denotes successful ventures in business and in love. So near the dog says fidelity of the one you love. This is in your external world. Okay, so basically you have blessings when it comes to business and love, when it comes to your relationship with this new mystery man. However, I feel like you're going to have a lot of faith issues, like a lot of loyalty issues here. And it's because you've been hurt. And so is he. So is he. And so I feel like there's some trauma here around this that you two might, like, kind of unintentionally trigger each other around. So be warned. I feel like his enemy, basically, you know, you guys are mirrors. So if you're still holding on to your ex, he probably is still holding on to his too a little bit. Not in a romantic way, just like the trauma of it all. And I feel like that it might still be affecting him in some ways. Maybe they have a kid together or something, and she's just, you know, reaching her claws out there. I don't know, but there's some kind of impact this person is still creating in his life and will unintentionally kind of pull you into a little bit. I was told there was healing I needed to do, but could only do in a relationship. Yep, it's kind of that. It's that trauma, working through it. That we...
You don't want a relationship, but that's the only way to fix things sometimes?
The fish is basically saying there's a lot of success here. However, disaster will be accompanied if it's in the external world. And I feel like this is fucking around with shit you don't need to fuck around with. And that's him. His boundaries aren't that good with some of the people in his external world. And I feel like this is what's going to challenge you and help you heal through some of your traumas, because you're going to finally stand up for yourself. You're going to set boundaries for yourself, and it's going to help heal and grow the relationship rather than stifle and end it. The mountains nearby indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. Yeah, this guy has definitely got like an X floating into his orbit that's creating problems. And then followed up by the dark side of the clouds facing him, meaning like some kind of divorce. Perhaps he was previously married as well, and he's got an I just really feel like baby mama drama with this guy. I don't know why. And I feel like you got a little bit of that too. So, you know, what comes around goes round. We find our matches at the end of the fucking day. Roses indicate rugged and beauty health. Rugged beauty and health. I feel like there's a lot of like magnetic and attraction. And it's right next to the lilies, which is forecasting a happy life. It is underneath, which indicates immorality. Now, this doesn't mean, because up here I see a disloyalty, right? So it's almost like your loyalty was tested in your previous relationship, and I feel like this relationship is going to test it in a very similar way. However, he's not being disloyal. There are just people around him that are, I don't know. It's almost like he looks guiltier than he actually is what it kind of, it's what it feels like. But it makes it feel like he's doing something immoral, like doing something wrong. He feels like he's doing something wrong, but he's not necessarily or fully, maybe not aware of what he's doing wrong, or he's not doing it in a negative intention. You know, it might just confirmation, just coming out in a weird way. You know, the ship basically says that some kind of voyage is happening, and also more abundance and gain here. So the voyage might indicate that, like, you meet this guy on a trip or a journey, because it's in your outer world. So, like, oh, maybe there's a lot of, actually, no, I'm sensing something like, when you guys come together, you're going to maybe travel a lot. Maybe it might be long distance, or maybe you guys just have a common sense of adventure. Like, we travel a lot. And so, maybe it's something like that. Like, you just kind of...
I still feel like she's relatively, like, within his vicinity daily.
I do too.
Like, overlap each other, like, on their routes to work.
I do too.
That's why travel's significant. I feel like it's somebody you cross paths with. You don't realize it.
Oh shit, there's 2 cards here. I got the railroad, which forecasts a long journey, right next to the traveling voyage card. So definitely a lot of travel here in your external world. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness and of journeying, death, or ill. It's not joining any kind of thing like that.
Like, it might even be a gas station clerk. Like, someone that you just see but you don't notice. Like, not to sound like a prick, not saying you're shallow, but, like, in the day-to-day, there are people you just don't realize are right in front of you, even though you're interacting with them.
Ask if something scandalous is gonna happen. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe you guys take a trip somewhere together once you've met, and you lose something's stolen. It's a weird, stupid side story, but there you go. I just feel like you're gonna take a journey with this person, and something's gonna be
lost. It might not be stolen, but it's gonna be lost.
I think it's taken.
Is that a yes, no, no?
I think
Maybe misplaced? Or accidental?
back. I don't know if they're gonna come back. Maybe.
Maybe like accidental.
Oh, wait. No, that's funny because the mouse is the next card, which says if this card's distant, whatever you've lost will be irreversible.
It could be food. He might steal your food.
No. I feel like you're gonna go on a journey. Like, maybe you leave your cell phone in a bathroom and you drive away, and by the time you get back, it's gone. You know what I mean? Like, there's some... This is more confirmation, so you know you're with the right person. So, like, once you get going on your journey and you go on a trip and you lose something that's important enough for you to notice, I feel like you're gonna be like, holy shit, that means he's the one. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Yeah, and that's it. That's actually the end of it. That's your external world. Boom.
Like, maybe you're gonna see some dude chase down a balloon for a kid, and you're gonna fall in love with him right there. Bam.
Bam. Yeah. I like that a
Then
lot.
when he's not looking, he pops it, laughs at the kid, and cries.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
Holy shit. I just went through security, LOL. What? What are you doing, Iris? Are you with the president?
I'm pretty sure Iris is a fed.
Are you with the president? Iris. If you're, hanging out with slubs like that, you need to let us know. Airport again? Girl,
Like I
it's
said, she's like a CIA operative.
she's traveling somewhere.
She's got to break down ceramics.
I know of Tinder. What else is there? Facebook dating, plenty of fish.
A lot of just pay attention to your surroundings. I really think that's what's hitting me
Shit.
so hard. Like, pay attention to where you already are. Because, like I said, we both feel pretty heavily that he is there.
He's around you.
Yeah, like,
Go out
Open
to
up
the
your
bar with some
mind.
friends. Didn't I just tell you, Whitney, earlier to be social? Was that you?
I feel like we've been telling Whitney since November to be social.
So kinda with the prez. Oh my god, I knew it. PA, I'm going to DC after. LOL. So kinda with the prez. I love
See,
it.
this is wild.
I don't drink. Dude, you can have mocktails, you can have virgins, you can fucking...
You can throw darts.
You can drink a Sprite.
You can throw darts.
I don't really drink either. So when I go hang out, if I don't have a beer, because normally sometimes I'll have one beer, but like, I'll drink like a soda, dude. Kitty cocktail me all day long.
It's kind of like, I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, like, what'd you do when you wanted to find friends? Like, you went to the park. So I'm not saying, like, go to the bar. Especially, like, I don't know where you're located, but if it's a big city, like, there's all kinds of shit.
Go to the gym.
Like, be careful of the gym.
We can go to
There's a
the
lot of
coffee
toxic people in the
house.
gym, but, like, yeah, there's the gym, there's coffee houses.
I'm allergic.
there's-
Oh my god. That's crazy. You must have drank way too much in a past
Call it a
life.
blessing.
You
Call it
drank
a
too much in a
blessing.
past life is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
They were like, no.
They were like, no more for her. No, she can't.
But, I mean, like I said, it might even be at the grocery store. Like I said, look for the dude that's, like, filling the aisles. Like, the guy who's stocking. There might be someone, like I said, like someone whose butt you already look at. Now it's time to look at his face.
Do you have any questions, Whit?
Oh, yeah, we gotta get to Kim, too.
Yep, Kim 6.
I always feel bad for Kim.
Hers is Sterling and Tony. Sterling is the guy that she is called towards, and Tony is the person he is with.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm gonna go look around now. Watch she meet some devilishly handsome dude at her meeting. Boom.
I'm gonna go look around now. That's right, girlfriend. Look for that cute booty. Kimber, are you here? Are you ready? I'll tell you when I meet him. Dude, you better.
I'm sure she will.
Tomorrow, she's gonna be like, Ashley, you will not believe. I'll be like,
Or either that, or in 4 months she's gonna be like, I still haven't met him. We'll be like, well, did you go outside yet? And she'll be like, no, still
No.
on the new season of The Boys.
stop. Okay, overall in energy for their reading, I'm getting they're investing in all the right ways, meaning like they're making their priorities the forefront individually. I feel like they've realized a lot of their efforts have gone unrewarded when put towards each other. Their goal is to be more confident so they can do what they need to do, but they're not totally in their confidence yet. The weakness is drama and conflict. They don't want to fight, getting along to get along, that kind of energy, even though there's there's just resistance here. Their strength is getting off the path they're on. Honestly, I feel like they will both feel more empowered once they get on their individual goals. The guides are saying Three's Company. I feel like everybody's got their eye on somebody else, and it's not on each other anymore. And I feel like just confirmation, awareness needs to be brought. They need to be upfront about what they're doing and how they're feeling with each other. She's avoiding conflict and drama right now, and he feels trapped in a doom cycle, like he can't get himself out of this. Her next step is she's going to flip it all on ahead. There's going to be some kind of changes or evolutions here, and it's because he's feeling more empowered, more in his self-confidence, more able to do what he wants to do. Her overall energy is she's taking the blindfold off and seeing it for what it really is. His overall energy is he's biting his tongue and not saying what it is he truly feels and how, what he wants moving forward. I feel like her outcome is she's going to feel powerless, and I feel like it's because of his outcome of ending it. I got the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like over. He's focusing on him now, not her. Overall energy, they're manifesting different outcomes, and they're ready to put the hard work into it. They're ready to change their perception. And then, should they be together, I got the devil. I think no, and they're ready to face the demon at hand. They're reluctant to face it, but they're ready to face it. She's not going to like it as much. Even though she's like looking elsewhere too, I feel like the rejection is going to get her ego more than anything. Yep. Excuse me.
For them, kind of initially, I see defense and gateway. So, like, they're both avoiding a decision.
Mm-hmm.
They're both definitely avoiding a decision. and then right after it I have growth in reverse and standstill. So neither of them is going anywhere because they're not doing anything.
Yep.
They're just existing, per se. It's almost like a partnership more than a relationship.
Roommates.
Right.
Roommates, yeah.
Right. The funniest thing is I do see joy in a breakthrough. So like with that, I think that means like they'll find their happiness in changing. I think they both know. Now, I think they both also know what that change is. And that's where I have open for the overall. I think they both know what it is. They just need to, in a sense, open themselves up to the possibilities of, in a sense, not being together. They've probably been together a very long time. It's probably been good at times. Probably been very good at times. But I think, in a sense, like it's gone stale. I don't even think it's necessarily been bad. I think it's just stale.
They're just not in it.
Yeah, like neither of them is excited about it anymore. Yeah, and then here we go. It's funny, everything switches up. There's breakthrough and gateway in reverse. Growth comes from defense, so like they need to be powerful. And they need to actually like look outward. But right now they're not happy because they're not open.
You're whispering.
Sorry. But yeah, it's basically the same story overall. And like when I put it in a different order, it says the same thing, but by basically switching up the runes. Like it just turns all the runes that were upright before reversed, and then it just basically flips the other ones upright. So it's kind of saying the same shit. Is right now neither of them's happy where they're at necessarily, and they know they're not as happy as they could be.
And you guys are definitely mirrored.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been like that the whole time. And it's funny because you're making moves now, and all of a sudden he's starting to feel the itch, feeling more confident, like he can make moves.
Well, it's kind of funny because that's one thing me and Ashley were talking about too. Like our lives tend to really mirror with the one we're meant for. Like
we're the same human.
She was with her grandma because she felt like, in a sense, like she had nowhere else to go that would be like proper per se. Like it was. I don't want to say it was your last option.
No, it was the one I felt safest at.
Right. And I went to my dad's house kind of because like. I could have moved back to Milwaukee or something like that, but I knew that's not what I needed.
You just needed to feel like you could fall
for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute.
I needed somewhere to sit and lick my wounds, basically. So we were both kind of at a place because that was just like our best option. It wasn't our last option, but it was our best option.
Yeah.
And then we were like, well, fuck this. We don't need anything else complicating the mix. So like we both had the same exact intent of just finding somebody non-committal. And then it's like kind of funny because those two mirrored paths intersect, and since they were so mirrored, even though we didn't want it, they became one.
We just felt finally understood.
Yeah. You tend to find yourself in your reflection.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pauline, hello. Crazy.
Yeah, I think there's so much to say between like coincidences and like we were kind of alluding to before when we talked about like her grandma being in Hilbert, of all places, even though her family's from Minnesota and Upper Michigan, which, like, geographically in the two bordering states is as far as she could be away from it, because Hilbert's pretty much in the center of Wisconsin. And yet, somehow, we always found ways for our paths to intersect. Like, I used to go camping 10 minutes outside of the town she grew up in. By myself, like, alone in the woods.
So he was, like, always near me, even when we were little.
Yeah.
And then, even when we were older, like, my whole family moved to Hilbert when you guys moved from Pewaukee back to Hilbert.
Yeah.
And like, and then my whole family is best friends with his fucking aunt.
Yeah, her family literally knows my great aunt better than I do.
And a lot of his family. Our families know each other, but they don't know us, weirdly, because we were the stragglers that were in and out and kind of a little black sheepish.
Yeah, we were definitely black sheep.
My family never really met him, and his family never really met me until all of this occurred. It was just, we were just like literally coexisting right around each other until the exact right moment in time happened, and we had both walked away from previous lives and finally we're ready to like embrace new ones, and like boom, there we were. Finally the universe was like, okay, you two can be around each other now.
I picture us a lot of the time like wandering in a big field, and then every time my head pops out from behind a rock,
mine goes under it.
Exactly.
That's what it felt
like. It's like one of those things. Like we've just been literally like walking around the same tree in circles, looking for each other.
Yeah. And then
I keep seeing little wisps of blonde ponytail.
It was so weird. And I could see like every past relationship I had and why they were so important and essential to me getting through and navigating our relationship. There are weird little main point lessons in all my past relationships that have shown echoes in this current relationship. And I mean, like, you could probably do that with anything, you know, learn from your past to work through your future. But, like, it is so directly linked. Like, you know, literally directly linked. I have to go and come back. Oh, no, Priscilla. No, you're next. You're right here right now. I'm so sorry. Do you have time or no? I'm so sorry. Oh, he's doing all right, Zazzler. A little bit better.
I can sit in one spot for more than 5 minutes.
I'm so sorry, Priscilla.
Sorry,
He
Priscilla.
distracts me.
I'm very distracting. Everything takes longer when we do it. But we do it better.
But we'll be on tonight, too, if you don't have time. No worries. Can I get a reading next up? Yes, ma'am. I'm going to put an IOU right next to you. And we'll be here. I'll make sure to come on tonight.
Yep.
I'll make it a priority. We are doing it. Which we were planning to anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I was just being a baby last night.
Tonight is better. Thanks. You owe me. I do. I do. Oh, Lordy. Okay, well, we're officially 5 hours later. Paid readings. So if you would like to get on the list, it is open and available. Otherwise, you can comment your name for a free card and rune pull, or you can ask yes or no questions if you're a subscriber. You're welcome, Kimber. Yeah, you can ask a question. Should I wait for Jade to break the no contact for Kristen?
Yes.
Contact. Did I say contract? I meant contact.
No, you said contact.
Okay.
Why are we waiting for... I feel like I don't know anything about this situation. But yes.
She's respecting boundaries.
Yes 3 times. Okay.
But I think you waited long enough, you know, just letting a little, like, light-hearted energy come out. Nicolioli, what do you need to do here? Nicole, all must have prizes. Trying to please everyone. Stop making sure everyone else is happy before you make sure you're happy. Make sure you're good in the hood, and then accommodate others. I just feel like you're really putting others ahead of yourself. Is Tyler talking to someone else for Iris? Oh shit, sorry.
You're good. Sorry. I have joy for that. Honestly, I think that's just a confirmation. Sorry, I have to adjust. But we're good. I think it's kind of a confirmation. Like, you need to focus on your happiness. In order for you to even appease anyone around you, you need to be truly happy. Or else you're not really helping anybody. Because you're not giving your true self to them. You're not being your true self for yourself. You're just kind of sitting there in this weird, like, limbo of existence almost. Because you're not really, like, you are helping people, don't get me wrong. But, like, it's not, you're not helping people like you could, but you're also not helping yourself.
It's hard. It's hard when you're rejected. Insecurities are peaked. But just remind yourself, you're not rejected. You just feel rejected. You know, that's not the reality, though, necessarily. He was busy. He wasn't trying to reject you. You just feel rejected. Remember that. I'm pulling it up on here so I can see the fucking questions. If it'll let me. Maybe. Okay, I've got... Is Tyler talking to someone else for Iris?
I don't think so. Not seriously, if anything.
And does Harrison miss Sally?
Yep.
Yeah, he does. I'm struggling with realizing...
himself when he does.
Struggling with realizing I don't know myself, my hobbies, purpose, etc. Oh, dude, that's so hard. It happens to all of us. Sky, let's hear what you have to know, or see what you have to hear. I've got find the lesson. I feel like there's some craziness going on in your life right now, but it's definitely happening for a deliberate reason. There's something you need to be learning or processing in this experience. And they're saying you're not going to be able to, like, fully move forward until you do. So it's time to acknowledge what's happening. It's for Sky.
Okay. I was trying to read the comments to see if I could pick it up, but I lost it.
We are still on.
Alright, and I have signals in reverse, so I feel like... like, the world's kind of trying to communicate something to you, but you're not quite hearing it yet. So, like, if you've been in your, like, hankering ideas, or if you keep hearing something more than once, or if you keep seeing something a lot that keeps making you think on a certain directive, I would say kind of try to focus there. Like, try to pay attention to what's around you, because something's trying to, like, show itself.
So, Elizabeth, for readings, I've got general yes, relationship yes, jazz personal yes, relationship jazz yes, which is a very strong one. That's a major arcana, relationship jazz. And then I've got the week ahead, which is also super strong, major arcana. That's a yes. And then I've got past life, yes. I've got the gypsy witch, no. Gypsy witch couple, yes. I've got the spiritual journey is a yes. The alignment is a no. The chakra check is a yes. Extended jazz is a yes. The love boat is a no. And the love canoe is a yes, which is also a major arcana. So love boat, week ahead, and relationship jazz are your strongest ones. Did I say love boat? I meant canoe. Love canoe. Week ahead. Yeah. Well, a lot of times they know how they're feeling.
Well, but I mean, like, it's like it like hits. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a hitter.
Ross told me it's time to get moving.
Austin. Austin. Look like this.
No, it's just because my dad.
Austin.
Why is it Austin?
Austin, I've got to set your course. Know where you wish to go. I feel like right now you're letting a lot go according to plan. Like, you do have some plans, but I also feel like you're letting a lot kind of go up in the air too. And they're saying you need a more structured development. Like, where are you going with your independent journey, your independent life? Like, what are your personalized goals, purpose, hobbies, etc.? I feel like it's time to, like, kind of really figure that out, hammer that down. What about you needs to be focused on, celebrated, yatta, yatta, yatta. You're welcome, Zazzler. I'm going to call you that because it sounds cool.
I see flow in reverse.
Ah, shit.
Now, when you're going against the flow, it doesn't always mean, like, you're fighting it. But it also can mean you're not doing anything either. Like, you know, a bridge doesn't go with the flow.
Oh,
the flow
shit.
just goes past it. You know?
Oh,
so,
shit.
like, kind of think about that. Like, are you planted somewhere and life or existence is just moving on without you? Or are you, like, straight walking upstream? So, like, I would say figure out which one it is and then do the proper steps in order to, like, you know, pick your feet up, dude. Just float. Go along with it.
Start close. Your card says, no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. I feel like I really don't need to add anything else to that. You're a strong motherfucker. No fear here. I don't know how to be by myself. It is a tough thing. Yeah, self-soothing is, like, almost impossible when you first start. It feels that way anyways.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people think it's hard.
I'm a strong bitch.
Now, like, you gotta go with your gut. I mean, maintain your own boundaries with yourself. Like, don't be a jackass. Don't steal from people. Stuff like that. But, like, go with your gut on everything else. If you ain't hurting anybody, do it. Just go with your gut. That's being yourself.
Yes.
Don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. You have any idea the weird music I blare through this town and people stare at me at intersections? I don't care. It's
Facts.
weird shit I'm listening to, but I don't care. I act like an idiot all the time in front of people because I don't give a shit. But it's free. I'm free. Than most people. Most people are bound by constraints of, like, judgment. I don't give a fuck judgment, dude.
I was like, not only that, but do you know how many compliments you get when you act like a jackass in front of people? I was literally just bitching the other day at my dad's with my stepbrother about how, like, I was so crazy when I was younger, and I'm so glad that I'm more reserved and in control of that now. And my brother Caleb looked at me and goes, are you kidding? That was, like, what I envied about you, that you were so free and, like, you just didn't give a fuck and you were who you were. And I realized, you know, I've offended quite a people being that way, but I didn't think about it like that. There are a lot of people that look at you in admiration when you're able to stand up for yourself in that way. What? Okay, you can wait. And we're okay.
You can wait a little bit.
Harper, you need to walk out now, please. I love
Light
you.
some candles and
It's lunchtime, like, soon.
Yeah.
Like, no. Harper, go out. We're working. So sorry. That used to be me.
Well, I think that's what the universe telling you to do. Like, you gotta give it. I got homework for you, dude. It sounds silly, but I do it all the time because it's fun. But it's kind of something weirdly, like, I started, like, if you get the weird impulse, but, like, dance in public, dude. It sounds corny, and I'm not trying to sound like a weirdo, but, like, make a fucking fool of yourself. Do something dumb. Like, don't be a jackass, you know, cause a disruption. But, like, let yourself get caught doing something stupid, you know, just, and don't feel bad after you do, you know, like, smile at the person who catches you. I guarantee they'll laugh back. Like, you know, you both will enjoy the moment.
Susan, I'm not sure if you're still in here, but I did pull a card for you. It says, keep your temper. There's something that's upsetting you or weighing on you, and they're saying, don't let this get the better of you. Don't allow yourself to become the victim. You know what I mean? Keep your temper about yourself. You're the only one that can control anything within yourself is you. You know, nobody's making you feel this way except for yourself. So now there could be external factors here, but at the end of the day, they're saying you're in control of your feelings. So if you decide you want to be happy, you'll be happy. If you decide you want to be sad, you'll be sad. So just, know that.
Well, and I see the journey. I think it's focus on the journey and not much else right now. Like, observe the things around you. Don't be ignorant, but at the same time, like, that's not your focus, though. That's not where you're headed, so fuck it.
Supernova, hello.
I see a lot of, like, don't let anything distract you from where you're going.
All right, if you want readings, this is your 5-minute on readings. Only because we should probably go make lunch soon. Before our kids starve. Ah!
Yeah.
Aw, thanks, Austin.
Oh, yeah, Sleazy, I saw a yes and no for her.
Oh, shit, what was her yes or no?
She asked if her and dude were done for good. And I have 2 no's and a yes.
I think why I'm so insecure is because I'm separated from my husband and I'm meeting these people and then I'm being rejected and I'm like, I just dumb and think I want this but don't. No, you do, but I feel like the only reasons you're facing these challenges are because you need to. Is because you need to build up your self-esteem and see that you're not rejected. You feel rejected. That does not mean you actually are rejected. And you need to be able to, like, see that difference. That these are feelings that you are creating based on assumptions that you are making, not the reality of what is happening. This happens to me literally all the time, so I get it. I get it. Sania. I've got mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. You're gonna die eventually. Don't miss out, okay? No regrets.
You're gonna die.
Eventually. Oh!
I
just saw something fly across my desk. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think it was just a fly.
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it. I have self for you, though. So I think that's really it. Like, your power is in yourself.
I'm so sorry.
It's good.
Okay,
Oh, my goodness. Oh. But yeah, your power is in yourself. So, like, walk there. Like, be yourself and you'll find your happiness.
I found out what it was, though. It was a little crystal. It was a little crystal obsidian piece.
Oh, look at that.
How did it get over there, though? I don't know. It came from, like, this direction and went over here. That's what I saw.
There's a big piece of obsidian right there.
I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. Where?
Next to your spawning spellers.
Oh, no, this is a frog.
Oh.
And it's actually lapis.
Gotcha.
It's a little lapis lazuli froggy. But no, I don't know. That was weird. A little chunk of obsidian, just like my spell jar crystals. That, like, kind of little chunk. It was super weird. See you guys tomorrow. I'm probably have a good day, guys. Glad you're feeling better, Shy. Aw, you're so sweet. I got you, Elizabeth.
And I have a yes, no, yes for you, Nicole Sleazy. I think you will have a kid one day. I mean, you might have to steal it, but you'll have one.
Ah.
Just kidding.
And we got baloney for a card pull. I wanted to pull you a card pull really quick, and then we'll do Liz for her extended drives. Tony, I got use your time well. Make every moment count. We're getting caught up on things, daydreaming, past, future, what have you. And they're saying, be here right now, right here, right now. What can we appreciate right here, right now? What can we do right here, right now? How can we be more mindful, cutesy, demure, you know? How can we do that?
I love Ashley. I have possessions though, so something is definitely coming ahead for you though. There's definitely abundance in your future. There's definitely, a lot of things are going to be going your way. So just keep that in mind and keep trucking. You got this, Belovna.
More mindful. More demure.
Yeah. What's that? More power.
Why is it that there is no coincidence that is trending right now when everybody needs to be more mindful, more cutesy, more demure? I can't! I will not!
She's brainwashed.
Ah! It's so funny. Okay, anyways. I don't think it's a coincidence. We're doing the extended jazz. So this is crazy. Okay, so this is a bucket of a reading. So basically it's 5 rows. First row is love life. Second row is career. Third life is personal family life, like your personal orbit, that whatever, your life. And then warnings, things you need to watch out for in your orbit right now, and then blessings, things you don't want to miss. So, love, work, home, warnings, blessings.
Well, you dump the bucket. I'm gonna get a couple things.
Okay, Dada.
I have a good idea.
Confirmation.
I think it's gonna be kind of reminiscent of that.
Probably. How much is that reading? This one is 50. It's 1,000,005 cards. Oh my god. And it tells you like literally everything in your life. It's kind of great. It's kind of great. When I do my private clients, this is a lot of what I use to like start our sessions off. Give us our good rounded talking points. Talking points even with ADHD people. Alright. Just keep it on the inside. Oh man, you're getting bit by the past bug just like every one of us because of this fucking retrograde. It's really making us fucking relive the last like 16 years of our life or so. So, hasn't been super fun. Good. I'm getting nervous at the end there, but it looks good. Okay, we're gonna pull some advice cards really quick for all my categories, and then we'll go ahead and begin. Shiloh doesn't really, we'll see how much it lines up actually now that he's not here. That'll be interesting. So maybe we listen to each other. Heather, if you want yes or no questions outside of paid readings, my subscribers get those unlimited. So if you want, you can subscribe, my dear. Oh my fuck, what? Are you still allowed to? Yeah. I was like, did you do something wrong last night?
No, I asked
Oh yeah. I think everything's still fine. I was like, why are you asking me that? What'd you do? Shit at it. Okay, you ready? So, you want to see a peek at your cards? See if I can show them all to you. Most of them. A bunch over here too. Okay. Anywho, sir. Let's see. Oh, I'm pulling you out of view of Shy. Okay. Ready. Alright, let's go. Okay, so what I'm seeing for your love life is a lot of obstacles, honestly, that prevented you from getting what it is that you wanted. I feel like a lot of different setbacks, and honestly, it's not that you couldn't have had victory. You just get caught up sometimes on these obstacles, and it prevents you from reaching the victory or the victorious, level that you could be at. So it makes it kind of difficult, right? I feel like you're standing in a very stable and secure energy, but you're being stubborn about it, and it's not making you feel very stable or secure. I honestly can't remember if you're in union, but I got the King and Queen of Pentacles both showing up on your love line. I mean, divine union here, but I do have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. which to me is saying that we're letting our emotions create some upheaval and we're not being stable and secure in the way that we need to, and it's leaving some okay. I was like, I can't recall, but okay. So I feel like good in the hood, but we're being a little stubborn, and this might be getting in the way of our connection a bit, you know, just not feeling very secure right now. And like I said, a lot of people are reflecting over past bullshit, and I feel like you're no exception, and they're saying kind of stop overthinking. You're just getting yourself in a little predicament here, up here, and it's not necessarily an impactful situation that's happening in your 3D reality. It's more of a mental state, a way of thinking that you're at kind of right now. Your advice is attentiveness and change. Change the way that you're operating, and maybe pay a little more attention, or pay more attention to your relationship than you have been in the past. And I'm not saying that you're like some neglectful asshole. You know, I don't think that at all. I just think maybe, 14 years, shit, sometimes we get a little comfy. But they're saying just bring more attention, and you'll create the change that you're looking for anyways, to feel more stable, to feel more secure, and let go of some of this past shit that's like maybe dragging you down a bit. Your career looks fascinating, to be honest with you. Are you thinking about a big career change right now? Are you thinking about the change? Because your gut's telling you something. Your gut's telling you something, but you're not entirely listening to it. I feel like you want to walk away from something, but you don't feel like you have the tools or the capabilities to achieve the abundance and security that you want. And they're saying there's a beautiful new chapter that's opening up here if you allow it. Your advice is to release what's holding you back and making you feel shitty, and to have more fun when it comes to your career. Enjoyment level needs to go up. Does that make sense? When it comes to your personal and family life, I feel like this is where a lot of the past shit is really coming up. I feel like it's having a little bit of an overflow on your relationship, but not a big impact. I feel like this is more just in your personal life, how you're feeling about you, I feel like we're kind of stuck in old mentalities, old war zones that are creating emotional uncertainty and really keeping us trapped in some past paradigms that we don't want to be in. And not only that, but my past card is in the center of your reading. This card has two meanings for me, and I'm picking up both for you hard. I'm feeling like there's a lot of past emotions that are running through us that we are dealing with. But this is also about bringing it back to more of a childlike energy. What did you used to enjoy before everybody told you what to enjoy? Bring it back, because I feel like this is a lot of the issue here that is created, and why we're not feeling 110, 20, 30% on this. I feel like sacrifices are going to need to be made in order for you to rise above this conflict, so you no longer feel this kind of stagnant energy that's pulling you back. Your advice here is to be more selfless. Turn into a teacher. This is funny. Teachers, a lot of times, sure, they'll work you through a problem and tell you how to do it, but more so than not, I feel like good teachers show you with the way they operate. And I feel like this is like almost relearning who you are. Remember, think back, like show yourself images of who you were in the past before everything traumatized you and tormented you. What did you enjoy doing? What sparked you? What lit up your life? Was it fairies, magical castles? I don't know. Was it being a doctor? I have no idea. But really dive into that. I'm seeing their approval almost I'm seeking their approval almost constantly. Love you both, or love you too, Tony. But yeah, it's seeking their approval constantly. That makes sense. But I feel like we got to release it once and for all. It's funny because your advice is selflessness. It's funny because sometimes we build up these lives that we don't really want to live because we're being selfish and trying to protect ourselves. But I feel like they're saying let go of that. Be more free. Be more uniquely who you are. No more restrictions. No more holding back. So in the way of warnings, you've got the whole world in your hands, but in order to really fully grab it and take it, and do something with it, you have to come out of your comfort zone and you have to take action. I feel like facing your fear is going to be essential, but there is this fear of looking foolish, which prevents you from fully making endings because you don't want to make a wrong choice. But they're saying that's life, baby. Life is full of choices, and some of them, half of them, in fact, are probably going to be wrong ones. But that's fine. That's fine. That's how we evolve. That's how we move forward. I feel like you have a lot of feelings on what it is that you want to do, and I feel like you try to hold them back, but it also kind of seeps out sometimes when you don't mean it to. And this is because you're supposed to let them out. I feel like you're not investing your energy, though, in all the ways that are allowing your feelings and true emotions to come out. And so you need to bring acknowledgement to that. Your advice is make sure that you're making choices out of love, as if you already got what you want. And it's a loving, beautiful outcome, not a fearful, protective, oh my God, it might go wrong outcome, right? We got to make acts of love rather than acts of fear. And we have to have faith in ourselves that we're going to be able to accomplish and have what it is that we want. In the way of blessings, I feel like there's a lot of inspiration here, but you're not feeling inspired. And the only reason you're not feeling inspired is because you're lacking faith in yourself. There are massive obstacles here that keep popping up and protruding into your life, but this is truly a blessing. Like I said, this is your blessing category. And it's to help you stand in your fucking power. Like, really stand in your power. And I feel like it's to help you modify and create these passionate new beginnings that you want. Your advice is trust your intuition. And I got prophecy? Are you fucking kidding me? It's almost like this is written in the stars. You can't avoid this shit. It's happening whether you like it or not. I feel like all of this, you coming into connection with yourself, you're going to have to go through some of these pains to create the growth, but it's going to be well effing worth it. I know you feel held up, but you're walking away from what doesn't serve. You're going to embrace this new fun energy. You're going to take action on how the fuck it is you feel, and this is going to lead you to something you've been waiting for a long time.
So, kind of what I have here is kind of a new reading I'm working on. So it's like a past, present, future, self, and then kind of like what you should do. And the funniest thing is I didn't really notice this last time because I didn't pay attention to my mat quite enough. But this time I see like I have journey in reverse, and it's kind of funny because it came right next to the journey symbol on the mat. So I think I should kind of focus there in a sense. If you've had a rough past, we all kind of sense have, but I think yours might have been in a sense, leveled up compared to a lot of people's struggles in some ways or another. But I think that's also where you grew. Like, that's where you learned. That's where you got most of your breakthroughs. Like, you're kind of a bumps and bruises learner overall. For your present, I see like you're always you're faced with a lot of decisions, but you tend to go with the flow quite a bit. Like, and that's kind of funny too because the flow rune dropped right next to the flow signal on the mat. So I think that's kind of like the focus. Like, that flow isn't always good. Like, make sure you are kind of like standing at times and like making sure that the flow's headed where you want it, if you're following it. What I see for your future though is you're not gonna see some signs. Like, something's gonna get past you and it might kind of shake you up a little bit, but it's gonna open your mind to things. It's gonna like lead to kind of a big change in a sense. Maybe your perception on things is gonna change in the future. But like I said, it's gonna be like a good thing. Like, it might be a bad thing that does this, but overall, could be a good thing too.
That's what I said.
Could be bad or good that does this. Something's gonna shake you up though, and it's gonna open your mind. Like, it's gonna like really expand your understanding.
I agree with that. Create a lot of growth.
Right. And then what I see in yourself is I see initiation in reverse. And the funny thing is again, it's right next to initiation on the mat, and also from my perception on the mat, that initiation is also in reverse. So I think that's almost like double down. I think you are just standing on top of something. And I see standstill right next to it. I think just to kind of back it up, like, I think there's something that like you should be doing. I really do feel like that. Whether or not it's
what she does,
financial.
what choice?
Well, I wasn't here for it.
No. She just said it.
Oh.
She said she doesn't know which decision she should go with. She needs to trust her intuition to know which decision. What decision are you struggling on, though?
I think this answers it even, because overall, for the universal part, I see the Odin Stone, which is always fun, and joy. So I think one of your options, one of your directions,
more happiness,
gives you butterflies. Go with that. Like I said, I don't know if it's financial, relationship, I don't know what it is, but I feel like something kind of, in a sense, gives you like those butterflies there. Something gets you excited. Something makes you feel happier than the rest and stands out because of it. And I think that's the one you need to follow.
Yep.
I like this reading. It's fun. All kinds of versions.
Yes. You're going to have to make a new list for your readings that are available too. You're going to have to come up with your own list of readings available so they can get yours too if they want.
Hard knock readouts.
Hard knock life for us. What's their decision that you need to make though, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Inquiring minds.
I am so very curious.
Find a new way to store all of this too.
I think I understand. Ooh. It all looks good. It has a good ending.
I basically, it's kind of like, I feel like I'm reading the prequel to a big story.
Yeah, I agree
That's
with
kind of how I
that
feel when I'm
statement.
looking at it. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff going on, and it's kind of like, we're just waiting for the main character to be introduced, and boom, they were. It's you.
It's you. You're the main character. Ka-chow.
Yeah, it's almost like, get ready for a time traveler to show up and be like, I'm here from the future. And you're going to be like, what? I don't know if I can help. Oh, you can't. You have anything?
Are we betrothed to each other?
I meant to, I meant obligated.
No.
That's what I should have said.
Not. No.
Excuse me.
That's really awesome. Like Scott Bakula.
I don't know what that means.
What?
Who that?
What's your choice you need to make?
New phone. Who this?
New phone, who this?
Scott Bakula. Never heard.
Scott Bakula.
Why does it sound so? Oh, because it sounds like Count Dracula. That's why it sounds so familiar for that flavor.
Scott.
You know, I'm googling this.
Scott
You know, I'm
Bakula.
curious if I ever find my phone.
Bakula. Quantum Leap.
Oh shit! Yes, I forgot that was his name, but yes, very much Quantum Leap. I feel like he's gonna show up.
Will Kristen end up getting custody of her nephew? So you don't want to tell us the choice, do you? I get it. It's okay. I'm so nosy. I'm like,
I
what's
don't
her
know if it's gonna be custody. I think you might be heavily involved, but I don't know if it's gonna be full placement or anything like that.
I don't think I can share that. It makes me. Oh no, don't. I didn't mean to like.
Yeah, we're not prying.
I didn't mean to.
I mean, we do
like
pry,
that.
but we're not right now.
We definitely pry.
We pry a lot.
Oh my god, but I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But no. Ooh, did you say you think she will get custody? You did answer that?
No, I said I don't know if it'll be like a custody thing.
I have placement. Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah, I think someone might get their shit in order and they might get actual custody, but I don't think that means they're gonna lose like presence.
Well, thank you, Liz. I hope that was helpful, babe. I asked if you would get custody, and I got the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you will if you're intelligent about your actions moving forward. I feel like you can. Luck is spinning in your favor to get what you want.
Oh, he's in foster right now? How old is he?
Is she young? Is he a young wee baby? What are we doing for lunch?
Oh, the kids are doing waffles.
Oh, they're already eating it. Waffles. I love.
Okay, that's still going 14. Okay, so even that, like, they might just, in a sense, keep him a ward of the state.
I'm like, the kids should have a choice
Simply
at that age,
because
shouldn't
technically, but it gets a little weird when it's like custody's removed. It gets a little chintzy because the state then is kind of involved, so there's a lot more monitoring in place. So sometimes, like, what might happen is they might just keep him in foster status, but keep him with you. So you might not actually get full legal, because he's only, not to sound dismissive, but he's only got 4 years left. And with how packed full the foster care and the adoption systems and even the custody cases, like right now they got to deal with divorces. They got to deal with so many other, like, in a sense, non-wards that I could even see, like, custody being pushed back until he's 18. So he might just stay in foster until he's 18.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I could see, like I said, I could see the system being what holds it up necessarily, not circumstance.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so anyways. Does anybody need any more card pulls? Or anything else like that from us?
How mosquitoes keep getting right up?
What?
Oh, mosquitoes.
There's a mosquito in here?
It was. It's not anymore.
Oh, I was like, stop it. I mean, that's why I keep getting bit. I keep having like super weird bites in random places and I don't get it.
It's because one of the kids finally used with the door open too. Or it's in between the breezeway and the house. Like, they're probably getting into the breezeway and then when you go in.
I was gonna sneeze and it turned into a yawn. That was super weird. Sally can see Harrison anytime soon. There it
I think
is.
so. I think you will.
I think so too. You're welcome, Kristen. I think you're gonna see Harrison sooner than you think. I think it's gonna be when you least expect it, though. Sort of like you're distracted with your life, everything's going whatever one way,
Or maybe he's visiting Dad at work,
and then poof.
and you just happen to be around.
Yeah, something like that. Like, feels very kind of like
Almost
unorchestrated. Yeah. I was just gonna say like very like the universe wanted you two to bump into each other, so you do, you know, kind of thing.
It'd be wild, but like she comes in and like something's completely different. Like he's part of the game now.
He has a tattoo on his face.
Right?
What the fuck happened?
That's why you needed to see him.
Oh my god, he's gonna visit Dad at the liquor store.
I was gonna say that would make the most sense.
It would make some sense.
Mm-hmm.
Indubitably.
Especially considering it's right across the parking lot from him.
Dude, facts.
It'd be hard not to see him if he's there.
Facts. Alright. Well, I guess everyone's done with us. I think everyone's done with us.
I think we finished.
I love you all. And we will see you tonight at 9 p.m. Central if you want to hang out with us. Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Talk to you soon.